Did I do all that talking? Y'all didn't hear me, did you? Then why did y'all let me do all that talking? Did y'all hear? Y'all didn't hear me, did you? Please tell me y'all heard me. If y'all tell me y'all didn't hear me, I'm gonna. You didn't get the notification when just now. Yeah, when I was talking. Did y'all see me? Did y'all see me talking? Did y'all hear me when I was talking about them kids? Please tell me y'all did hear me, because I know y'all see my mouth moving. Didn't hit. Y'all didn't see me or hear me. Probably you didn't see me either. Everybody left. Purple was gone. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. I have. I my mind. Okay. Well, I sit here and had a conversation. Oh, I'm not go ask Kaden. Um, I ain't good. Well, I might as well not even tell you what I was saying. How long I've been talking. Um, didn't have a clue that I hadn't hit the go live button. I thought that I always thought that when it was time to go live, that button that it automatically came on by itself. I didn't never knew that I had to press that button to go live when I had set it up to go live at a certain time. And I had, because when I came on, I had it where I said I was running late, and you said, okay, Dcop. Let's see, what did you say? You say, okay, Dcop. And then And then I seen where Loveblake came and said, "Hey, Dcop, hey," and then I just started talking, and I started talking about my grandson because they was making a lot of noise, and I started saying, "I don't know how y'all do it. I don't understand how people can have small kids." And then I said, "Matter of fact, I don't understand how people can have kids at all because I can't do it." I said, I can't do it. They about to drive me crazy." And I said, if they had clothes, their clothes is in the washer. I said, if they had clothes when their mom came, they would have been gone. They're too small ones. But the clothes was in the washer. I did all that talking, and y'all said y'all didn't even see me. Nor did you hear me. And I did. I talked to child. Well, I guess my memory is getting worse because I've been doing that quite often. But I always thought that thing, when you set it up, I thought it go once the timer goes and it goes 0000 and it says showtime. I thought it goes live. It goes live automatically. I never knew that. I don't remember me having to press the button to go live. And this is like the third or fourth time I've done that. That I've sat here and talked to y'all and never knew that I was alive. Oh well, maybe it was good because all that noise that they was keeping. But I, I feel like a dumbass because I was holding the conversation and no one heard me. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, that's about how many times have we been? Third, fourth time, like I said. That distracts me. Yeah, I've been checking off and on um, because I've been still trying to clean my house. And every so often I go and try to check, hit that home button and see if any new videos, and I haven't seen any new videos. I know Ness is supposed to go live at 9:45, but that's the only one all day long. Well, I seen Rick Reed had another one, if I'm not mistaken, earlier today. Nothing no big deal. I know, but I did see the one that you was telling me about. What um, that Mary, what charges she got on 5A. I did see that video. I know who that Mary is, but I did see how she ended up uh, accidentally call herself trying to help 5A and ended up getting a charge put on 5A. That was that was pretty what pretty how it was done. I don't know. I don't know what Mary there was. To be some a subscriber or fan of hers. They call herself trying to uh, get Deanna and ended up getting Fabe in trouble, getting a charge on Fabe. Yeah. Was it a police charge? Yeah. Um, what she did, she called herself calling the police, trying to tell the police that Deanna was going to kidnap Fabe's daughter. And so the police went to Deanna's house, knocked on the door, and started questioning her about kidnapping uh, uh, Deanna's, Fabe's daughter. And the reason that came about was because it's just been a joke that they were saying something about um, Deanna's husband. I think uh, Fabe's subscribers and fans or whatever trying to making a joke talking about Deanna's husband is Fabe's dad, just being smart ass. So Deanna said, "Well, if he is her daddy, we're gonna come and get her. We're gonna take custody of her, just as a joke." And then everybody started joking about it and just saying, um, "Well, Jana is gonna come and get the gonna take custody, come and get their daughter and take custody of her." And then Deanna will say, "Well, yeah, she gonna have her own bedroom, and we're gonna buy her this, and we're gonna buy her that," just as a joke, turn it around on her. So this lady calls the police and saying that Deanna is trying to kidnap Bobby's daughter. Police come to the house, and Deanna tells the police, "Well, no. Well, let me show you something." And she had a video of Fabe, where Fabe was talking, uh, being really nasty and vile. And the police seen the video where she was talking all foul and nasty and talking about I think Deanna's mom or something. And she told the police, she said, "Well, no, it was just a joke. They was trying to be smart asses and it was talking about that my husband was the father of her child." And so what we said was that, well, if he is the father, then we're going to take custody of her, just like that, since she said that. And because of that, she's been making all these remarks, videos, and I'll let you listen to some of the stuff that she said. And when the police officer heard the videos, he was like appalled at listening to the stuff that she was saying, and ended up making a report against her. Yeah. No, she didn't call. No, Miss, that Mary person called. She called and said that Deanna was uh, trying to kidnap Fabe's daughter. Okay, that's who called. Now, who called the police? Fabe had called the police on Tracy. They said, made a false report on Tracy. Now that's who made, and then she said that she threatened to bash Tracy's head in or something like that. What's Cassandra? Oh, Cassandra in the bushes. Oh, not the bushes, the clouds. Hey, it's Cassandra in them clouds. Oh, yeah, and said she was coming down August the 14th, and she was going to uh, file some charge on Tracy, and said something. They said something about that she was going to do a meet and greet in San Antonio, 5 um, and that she while she was down here, she was gonna file some charges on Tracy. Well, Tracy beat her to the punch. Tracy called San Antonio PD and told them what she had said, and she had recordings of it, of what Fabe had said, and they made a police report. They gave because she had a recording of it, and so now they said let for her to let them know if she comes down to and they come to her house. Jay Wilson said Fabi is coming. Yeah, because I was listening to Jay Wilson and he talking about if she goes to court and she needs him to be a witness for her. I thought, what the hell? What is he talking about? He's gonna be a witness for Fabi. He just needs to stay out of it. That's what he needs to do. Okay, because yeah, he's not friends with Tracy, but Fabe ain't no friend of his either. So he just needs to stay out of that. Okay, because both of them is hey short see both of them is not both of them have said things to each other. He just needs to stay out of it because Fabe ain't no friend of his, just like he's no friend with Tracy. Don't get in the middle of talking about going to court and witnessing for Fabe because she ain't gonna do nothing but cut his throat from behind like she done before. Okay, stay, he needs to stay at it. And I was shocked when he said that if she needs him to come to court and witness for him, it's like you are that mad at Tracy. And listen to me now. I understand that Tracy is not a nice person. Okay, to some people, there's some of the stuff that she have done. Okay, I can't say that Tracy is a nice person. Okay, because I know of some of the stuff she said, some of the stuff she done to people. But Fabi ain't no nice person either. She's just slick with hers. Okay, but yeah, I guess he's really hurt. I I don't understand why he's that hurt behind him and Tracy. What I don't understand what Tracy could have done that hurt him so. Why? Because she's from San Antonio. That's that could have that that's the only thing that it could have been. Hey, Cassandra, how you doing? All right. I fluffed up the clouds for you so you can be comfortable. That's the only thing that it could be. You, I know Tracy have said some really mean, ugly things, and I know She said some really mean things about Mark, and I understand that because I wouldn't want nobody saying anything ugly about my partner. Okay, especially when she don't know him. But to be that hurt and that you would trust Fabe to testify for her. I don't get it. I don't get that. And I never knew he was that butthurt over Tracy. Why? It's got to be something. It's got to be something else. Is it because she was from San Antonio and I guess she didn't think that she would what stab you in the back like that, or it's got to be got to be that. It doesn't make sense that you would want to testify for 5 days. I don't know. I don't know. I understand Tracy is not a good. She's not a nice person. She really isn't. You know, Tracy put on that persona that she's a sweet, she's a kind, caring person. Uh, she's not. We, I know she's not. She fools a lot of people with that soft voice. And, oh, thank you, baby. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Tracy got a heart. Her heart is black, and it matches them eyes. But it is what it is. You that mad at you that mad at that girl? To me, it is like with the way I feel about with Jason. Those black people that sit in his chat and take up for Jason. I had said, y'all are that mad that you would take up for that racist. You that mad at Tracy. You dislike Tracy that much that you'll take up for a racist and sit in his chat and listen to his rhetoric. You that mad? You hate her that much? And that's the same thing. That's the same thing that I feel with Jay Wilson. Hey, Miss TR. Um, let me see. Miss TR. What can I ask you? Make sure you, the real Miss TR. Love Blake. What can we ask Miss TR? What's your grandson name? That may be too easy. What's your grandson name? Um, yeah, but while you answering that, I I don't understand that. I don't understand. I don't understand why you can dislike you can dislike him. That you can dislike Tracy that much that you're justified for a five baby, and and five is not a nice person either. She just slick with hers and would do it behind a person's back. Now she don't cut you. She stabbed you in the back from behind, but you rather testify for her. Mm-hmm. It's in tires. Okay. Yeah. I rather trust somebody that will that rather throw a knife while they're standing in front of me rather than a person that'll smile in my face and they'll wait till I walk off and they run up behind me and slit my throat. But everybody's different. Some people may they they they
Hey,
may rather
Dcop.
have that person that slit their throat from behind.
Hey, Dcop, can you hear me?
I rather know. I need to watch for you
Can
and
you
know
hear
who you
me?
are. But I don't
Can you hear me? Hello, can you
know.
hear me?
So, but at least I know to watch out for. I don't have to watch out for Tracy because I know Tracy. Tracy already let you know who she are and the type of person that she is. She'll smile and hee 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 and baby, yeah. But
Can you guys hear me?
she'll let you know. She'll get you. So, hey, Miss TR,
Can you hear me?
Miss TR.
Can you hear me?
I couldn't hear. I got kind of nervous. I was like, is that Miss TR? You couldn't hear? Uh, could you hear, Love Blake?
Can you hear me?
I can't.
Can you hear
Oh,
me? Hello, 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 hello. Dcop, can you hear me, girl? Uh-oh, I see your lips moving, but nothing. I'm gonna come all the way out and then come back in.
okay. Yeah, I heard you when you said you was gonna go all the way out and come back in. Okay. Yes, you come back. Yeah, I dropped it. But yeah. So I don't know. But he Jay Wizard say, I I hate no one. I don't hate anyone on here. But yeah, I beg to differ. That that
Hi, can you
sound
hear
like
me
some
now?
hate to me.
Dcop, can you hear me
It
now?
feel like some hate to me.
Can you hear me
Okay.
now, Dcop?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. I was like, this is if
Mm-hmm.
you couldn't hear me now, then it was like, because I tested the mic before I hit enter broadcast. I'm like, oh God, I'm not in the mood for this. No, I'm not in the mood for this. I don't have the energy for it. How has your day been going? Sounds like you have you have
Tired.
company in the background.
Yeah, my grandson. No,
That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. I
I
bet
don't,
the
I don't,
dogs
I
are
don't,
happy
I
to
don't know
see you.
how. Oh, they've been here since Friday, and
Oh,
then
okay.
then they went home one day and came back the next day, or they was gone 2 days and came back.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and I was like, am I gonna ever get to clean my whole house and get rid of all this stuff in them?
Yeah.
No.
I still got my mother's stuff in my dining room and my granddaughter's stuff, Nehemiah's mother's stuff in my living room. Before she left, she cussed us out something horrible. She don't need us. She don't do this. And then a couple days later, I got a job. I need somebody to help to watch Nehemiah. I'm like, yep. After all that cussing, I'm like, this girl talking about
Yeah.
bipolar. I'm like, oh God. And my daughter's like, don't watch him. I said, you know, your daughter got bipolar issues. We just ignore her. You know, we don't take it out on Nehemiah because she's acting like a jerk. Just take him. It's better for him to be with us
Mhm.
anyway. So, but my granddaughter was
Because
been over
they
there by
miss you.
by Texas. She went to go visit a friend that was having a baby and they
Mhm.
had her baby shower, and we got a surprise for Nehemiah. We got two.
Oh, you get me. Oh,
His cat will be here
oh,
by tomorrow. Yeah. And instead of just getting one, they're coming back with three. I'm like, three? I only agreed to one. How did that three get involved there? Oh, I was so upset because you know what? They said if they're I'm the one left cleaning the poop up. Every time they get a pet, I'm the one that gets left doing everything.
oh
And
yeah.
I'm like, dang, it's like three. So I knew about Gilbert.
Mhm.
But now we got Scarlet, and the other one, his name is
Mhm.
Worm. So Worm is for Destiny. She said that she's gonna take back to her with her to college, and she'll get a doctor's
Oh.
note. Yeah, she'll get a doctor's note so she can, take the cat with her. But I only agreed to one cat.
Mhm.
I didn't agree to two, but they're bringing back
But
three.
they so easy take care of the kids are. I mean the
Yeah,
cats are than
yeah,
dogs.
yeah. That's true, and I hope it will control the mice issues that we have here too. But when they're babies, they're not going to be
Oh yeah,
bothered
yeah.
with mice. They only bother with mice when they get bigger. And I'm like, oh God. And my daughter's gonna say to me, well, how
Yeah.
are you gonna control the mice from eating the cat food? I said, that's easy. You only put down enough for them to eat right then and there, and then you clean it up. That's it. But they're kittens. They're not gonna be bothered with them field mice. You know, they might they if you know
Mhm.
they're not gonna bother with it, and it doesn't even mean that when they get older they'll bother with it either. Because if they're fed real good, you're not gonna be thinking about no field mice. They'll watch it walk the floor. I was in a place and what was it? They call it what, like a townhouse, and I always get
Mhm.
places where there's woods, so it's common for me to deal with field mice. And we
Mhm.
had a cat named Jennifer. I seen Jennifer with her big ass, the mouse didn't run, walked across the floor. You hear me? Walked across the floor, and she just blinked her eyes and watched it go across. Oh, I was too through with that cat. Ooh, I was so doggone mad with that cat. I said, "What I got you here for?" And I didn't want to put down poison because it might kill her. You know, she might eat it and die. And the only thing you can put down with animals and kids is the sticky trap. You can't do nothing else. I'm like, oh God. That blinked her eyes. You know how a cat blinks her eyes and moved his head and watched it go by. And it didn't even run by to casually walk by. I was like, oh my God. I don't believe what I just saw. You know, so I was like, yeah, we're gonna have to start kind of. My grandfather said, I said, Grandpa, why you always give your cat just a little bit of food? He says, as long as he get a lot of food, he ain't gonna chase the mice. Ain't no reason for him to chase
Mm-hmm.
if he's eating well.
Yeah.
And you know, he says, no, that's why when you have those mice for the barn, you only put out my
Mm-hmm.
um great aunt was a homesteader. And I was like, why your cats so big? She said, oh, because they eat the field mice. I said, what do you feed it? She said, we give it a little bit of cat food, just a little bit. But if you feed them too much, they won't chase. There's no reason for them to chase the field mice. And I was like, oh.
Mm. Hmm.
But did you watch my
I guess
broken
so.
up? Did you watch my broken up garden video? Boy, I had a hard time flipping the
I
screen
missed it.
using StreamYard. And yeah, I did it. I did it yesterday on my garden. Uh-huh. And then it went black for a
Oh,
few
yesterday.
minutes.
I'll have to look at it.
Yeah, it went black for a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
And not a few minutes, but yeah, like about a minute. And then I was able to get it to come back and then it went out. So I know what you were doing. And it was like, what it was is with me holding the phone, I kept hitting the bottom. My fingers kept hitting the bottom, and then it'll exit me out. And all I wanted to do was turn the camera around.
Oh,
So I think next time I'll
oh,
use
okay,
the
okay,
backflip
okay.
on the phone. It was easy to use, but
Mhm.
my
Yeah,
fingers kept
I have to
hitting
watch.
yeah, my fingers kept hitting the wrong button, and I'm like, oh God, I gotta remember what it
Yeah,
said.
I'm gonna watch it.
But yeah, I did a video
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to
my
watch it.
garden. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
actually
okay, I'm gonna
eating.
have to watch it.
Yeah, I'm actually eating from my garden.
Mhm.
I'm actually eating from my garden now.
Good.
Yeah, it's producing. I got
Oh,
lettuce.
that's good.
Yeah, and you know, just to let you know that you can't eat all out. What is it called? Aldi's, all these Aldi's and Walmart's bag lettuce. Do not eat that. It's contaminated. It's making a lot of people sick.
Oh,
So don't.
now
Yeah,
what is it
yeah.
contaminated?
It's called colase something. And what it is, it makes you feel like you have a stomach virus, but it's really bad. It's real bad. Walmart has it. They're pulling these salads off the shelves. First, it was in Kansas, Kentucky, and other places like that, but now it hit all of Walmart and Aldi's. So don't eat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so don't eat any bag. You know, lettuce that's in a bag.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Oh,
it's
okay, okay.
contaminated. Yeah, it's contaminated. So, but I didn't have to worry about
Ooh,
that because
I
I
didn't
have
know
my
that.
own lettuce. Yeah, I have my own lettuce that I was able to get from from my yard to eat. Yeah, but they're saying don't eat any bag lettuce whatsoever. It's real bad. It made 1,000 and something people sick.
Did ooh, dang. Did
Yeah.
you email NYW?
No, I didn't email.
Okay.
Yes, I did. I emailed her
Oh, you
last week, but I didn't hear back from her. So I was wondering if she was sick or she was just
oh,
busy working. Thank you.
I know she was. I know she was sick. I, I don't know if she got a cold or what. Why I have to? I'm gonna have to email her and tell her. What? Which one? What?
Just a second. Just a second.
No, no. NYW is somebody, a person. Yeah. No, no, it's a woman. He told me, is she a rapper? No, I'm talking about the rapper YW is. Oh, no, I don't know. I don't know no rappers. I see. You didn't hear me playing them on Alexa? Mm-mm. No, NYW don't rap. Now, Mountain NYW. If you do, I don't know nothing about it. Oh, Lord. Mm-mm. So, where's the Nehemiah? Is he there with you or he at home? He at
Nehemiah is
home with his mom?
no Nehemiah. Yeah, he's with his mother. Yeah, he'll probably be
Oh,
here
okay.
Thursday. Thursday or Friday. His mother will be calling up,
Oh.
begging. I don't understand for someone to be so nasty and rude, but always asking for favors. I don't remember this. I don't.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes, do.
so nasty and
Uh-huh.
rude, but always asking for something. Quick to tell somebody to kiss your butt, but always needing something from you. I'm dealing with a
Mm-hmm.
migraine
Oh,
again
get from around here playing.
in between my
Oh,
eyes, and where the sinus area
oh,
is.
really?
I'm starting. Yeah, I'm like, I done took stuff. I'm like, it just ain't working. I had a bad night last night. Oh my god, I took my anxiety medication, and I think it was the first
Mm-hmm.
time taking it. It must have not, because it had me so loopy. It was bad, and then I got nauseous, and I broke out in sweat, and then I was having some kind of weird dreams behind. Oh, the medication is just like, oh my god, I got so sick last night till today. It was like, oh my god. But I feel this pressure. Have you been having sinus or headaches again yet?
See, I had one. What? I don't know. That's just. I had one. I think last week, but I haven't had one lately.
I might have
Mm-mm.
to go start
Haven't
get
had
some
one lately.
sinus medication to see if it's the sinus, because it's like at the bridge of my
Mm-hmm.
nose, it's in between my eyes and my head. It didn't get to my temples yet, but it has me. It feels like almost like vertigo. It's horrible right now. These past 2 days. So
Yeah, that may be it.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm hungry. I don't know
Purple,
what to
you talking
do.
about you having pizza and salad? Yeah, purple talking about you
Yeah, who's having
she
pizza
having
and
pizza and
salad?
salad. That sounds good.
Oh boy.
Purple sounds good. Lovely, what'd you cook today?
I didn't cook nothing. I ate
Nothing.
a grilled cheese earlier, and that was about
I
4 hours
haven't.
ago. I'm hungry again. Believe me, I'm hungry.
This one. Well, I had this all I had right here. Some grapes. That's it. I haven't had nothing. I haven't been eating. I haven't been eating anything. I don't know what it is.
Because you don't probably
Just
too lazy
grapes,
to cook.
apple.
Because you too lazy to cook. If it ain't something quick, because you don't cook. So well,
I know.
maybe there's always peanut butter and jelly,
I just
girl, or a bowl of cereal.
wondered what thing was. I was. Oh, okay. I was wondering. I'm gonna go get the top. Mm-hmm. I was wondering what. Well, even like only thing I had some frozen lasagna, but I haven't been eating that. I've just
Um,
eaten grapes, apple,
oh, you've been eating a
and
lot of
that's
fruit,
about it.
a lot of fruit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been outside food
That's about it.
shopping? Have you gone food shopping?
No,
No,
no.
not yet.
I
Not
call
yet.
Amazon.
Oh, okay. Oh, so all
Mm.
right. So you
I call
okay? I can.
Amazon.
Oh, so all right. Yeah, I seen that on there. That app right there, and they bring you the food. That's so cool. That's good because a lot of people can't
Mm-hmm.
get out. A lot of people don't drive. A lot of people are not cool with going out because of all this craziness, so they rather stay in. So that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
If you're able to do that. Amazon delivers. Now you can
Yeah.
order your food from Walmart, but you have to go and pick it up. Can't you get
Yeah. Oh,
can't you can't, can't you get what's that in your mouth? You taking your temperature? What's
he taking
wrong?
my temperature.
You're taking your temperature?
Nothing. He went.
Oh, I thought
He taking
that
my
you.
temperature.
Oh, okay. Oh, he playing doctor. Okay, okay, I get it. What is it that Tita does? Oh, Uber Eats. Can you get Uber Eats to pick up your food
Mm-hmm.
from Walmart? Oh, okay. Well, maybe you could do your shopping like that
Right.
too, and get Uber Eats to pick up your food.
Oh, oh, they do. I know.
Yeah, get Walmart. Yeah, 'cause they do curbside. So you order it, and then Uber Eats. I seen that on television, in a commercial. And then Uber Eats.
Oh,
You
okay.
go and they pick up the food for you. Yeah, you can order from Walmart.
Oh,
Mhm.
or they since I'm considered old person, they'll um what is it? Uh, they'll pick it up. I can't. The it's called paratransit.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it's called. It's
Yeah,
called
but
paratransit.
yeah,
They'll
Uber Eats is no different than you ordering
but they'll
something from Domino's and having somebody pick it up.
yeah,
But yeah, you can order
but
Walmart
they'll pick it up free.
and you pay for
It's free, but they'll pick it up.
and they'll
But they'll
yeah
pick
and
it up free.
pick it up. Oh, okay. Well then do that. Don't pick it up
Yeah, it's free.
From Walmart.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that's good that you have that option.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you might be, chill out and get what you need in the house. Maybe do one like once a month, one big shopping. Cause but you don't
Mm-hmm.
cook. So you gotta get food that you could throw in the oven, throw in the toaster, stuff like that.
But my that's why with Amazon, I just go to Amazon and just get the same thing I get every time, which
Oh,
is
okay.
like fruit and bagels and cream cheese,
Yeah. Do you have
um,
Amazon Prime?
sandwich meat,
Oh, do you have
prime.
Amazon Prime? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
They got some good movies that just came out starting to tomorrow. They got new
Oh,
movies.
really?
Yeah, if you have Amazon Prime, then you have the free, the free movies, right? Well, they got some good movies coming out
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
for July.
Mm.
Yeah.
Uber Eats is high. Yeah, uh over Eats is high, and what's that other one? That's why I stopped using Uber Eats when I wanted to order for food. Uber Eats. What's the other one? I can't think of it.
I
I
can't
should
think of
know.
it.
Uber Eats and
I
anybody
forgot what
know
the other one is.
that other one?
The other
I
one I
forgot.
forgot. Let me ask my daughter.
I forgot. It's so expensive. not Uber Eats, not Lyft. It's Uber Eats and they're so expensive. It's like DoorDash. That yeah, that it's like you pay like double for the food. You pay like double for the food. Like Jack in the Box. I told you, I paid $80 for
It's called
Jack
Lyft.
in the Box for
Okay, so there's Uber and
for
Lyft.
me. Well,
That's
yeah, but we saying Uber Eats, Uber Eats and DoorDash is the one that go uh, go and pick up your food and bring it to you from
I think
different
isn't Lyft,
restaurants. I paid,
isn't isn't Lyft
huh?
DoorDash? Lyft, Lyft.
Lyft is the ones that pick you up and take you to uh, take you wherever you want to go. Lyft, and yeah. But if you go pick your food up, it's Uber Eats and DoorDash.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
I
Uber,
ordered
Uber
I
Eats and
ordered
DoorDash.
from from Jack in the Box for me and uh my five grandsons, and I paid $80 for
What?
burgers, drinks, and some fries for all of us. 80.
Oh my gosh, that
Yeah,
was a rippery.
it's and it was like I think it was probably like 9 o'clock in the morning when they got there. Yeah,
Purple, when
they
you gonna?
we paid. Huh?
Mhm. I seen Purple Rose, and she said the first one is gonna be introduction to get her feet wet, and every other Wednesday she's gonna go live and have a topic to talk about. We're calling it Wine Wednesday. Who is this, Purple? Is this a new channel?
Wine Wednesday. You and who?
You and
Purple.
who? Not me and Purple. Who? Love Blake and Purple?
No, Purple and somebody. I was trying to figure out who she was talking about. No,
Do I see a little arm? Do I see a little
no kid.
arm on you?
Uh huh. Hmm. Oh, you said your aunt?
Oh, yeah, let's see who she said.
She's-
Her aunt.
oh,
Oh, your
oh,
aunt. Okay.
she said. Oh,
And
she said her aunt.
Wednesday. Well, you're gonna have to let us know so we
What?
could chime in. You know the time?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a
On
podcast
the
or
day?
gonna be on YouTube? Is it a podcast or gonna be on
Christian, what is that? Go find it for me.
Oh,
My
okay.
page on Wednesday.
So on Wednesday at what time?
When you yeah, when you start.
You starting tomorrow? You starting tomorrow and what time? Mm, okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, it starts tomorrow. At what time though? No, it's just a live. What's a podcast? Don't worry about what a podcast is. Podcast is almost like a radio, at being doing radio. Tomorrow at what time? Are you Central, Eastern, Mountain Time? What is it? 7
You don't
p.m.
know the time yet. Seven.
Eastern Standard Time, Mountain Time, Pacific Time. Ooh, what was that? That was you belching? What was that?
No, I was like, I did like that.
Oh, yeah. So are you Mountain Time, Central Time, Eastern Time, or Pacific? Oh, let's see. New Orleans. Okay, I think that's Central, isn't it? That means you're the same time that
Yeah,
Dcop, Dcop,
Texas.
New Orleans and
So,
Texas are the same. Are you Central,
mhm.
Dcop, right? I
Central.
think that's,
Hmm.
yeah, Central.
Yeah,
New Orleans and Texas are the same time.
Texas.
Yeah. I might heat me up some soup. My daughter said she left me something on top of the stove that's still frozen. And if it takes something that's gonna take too long, then I'm gonna open me up a can of tomato soup. I love tomato soup. There's only I eat New England soup, tomato soup. I love pea soup, especially homemade pea soup with some ham. Oh my gosh, that's so good. With some cornbread or biscuits, I love it. But something quick,
Mm.
we can probably heat up a soup and have like a half a sandwich.
So the guy, the ex-officer that killed Brooks, um, got a bond of 500K. He's out on bond. He got to
500K.
wear
That's a half
a
a
leg.
million dollars.
Mm-hmm.
And who's Brooks? Which one is
He's got
Brooks? Is that the guy that he got shot in the
Brooks,
back?
the one that,
That got shot in the back, right?
yeah,
The guy
and
that was drunk,
got to
that was
wear
running.
monitor, leg monitor. He's got to turn over his passport. He he has to. He's got a curfew from 6 p to 6 a. Let's see what else you got. Mm,
You know what, D Cop? If these
that's all I
guys,
can read.
if these guys that are doing this stuff and they get a slap on the wrist, all hell's gonna break out. All hell is gonna break out.
Yeah.
If they get a slap on the wrist,
Mm-hmm.
all hell is gonna break out. If they get anything under 15 years, all hell is gonna break out.
Because
Man, they're gonna be
the
hiding. Love to
prosecutor
be hiding.
asked. I mean, the prosecutor did. The DA. Am I getting
The
right?
DA.
He
Yeah.
asked for $1 million. Asked for
Yeah.
$1 million bond.
Yeah, but 500K is a
Did
half a
uh,
million.
yeah.
Yeah, so instead he got a half a
But
million.
he didn't get it.
No, he got a half a million
Yeah.
instead.
But hmm but at least this judge did break break it down and explain uh dollar for dollar what
Mm-hmm.
uh why she gave the 500K. She told
You know,
every
Okay, you know what the problem is? The problem is this: that when these officers get tried in their own town, they don't get what everybody else will get because everyone, you have the judge on your side, everyone's on your side. But if the court, if the trial goes to court outside of the town, then that's when there's more justice. And also, what the sad thing is that the good cops are going to pay for what the bad cops are doing. Of course, there's more good cops than are the bad, but the bad are the ones that are showing out. So it's like it's bad. I consider my daughter a good cop, a good officer, but I'm sure there's a lot of knuckleheads that she
Oh
deals
yeah.
with. You know, and she'll
Yeah.
have to pay the price for what everybody else is doing. Although she's not a part of it.
Hmm.
And that's wild. That's
Yep.
just like it's you. You're a retired officer, but that doesn't mean anything. Some people will judge
Hmm.
you right along, and you ain't even in the system as far as doing that anymore.
Hmm.
Oh
Yeah.
God,
Yep.
the corruption is so bad, honey. Let me tell you something. Donald Trump had the audacity to talk about my town, tweet my town, because our town is being
What?
investigated. Yeah, my town is being investigated by voters fraud. Right? He talked about my town so doggone bad in his tweet. I'm like, what? How did he? We such a little dot, but he talked about us. He talked about my town and the corruption and that's the problem with the mail ballots. You know what? If they opened
Oh.
up the polls, I will go out and vote. I just vote with a mask. That's all. And do like you normally do. Those who are sick
Hmm.
and shut in, they do it by mail. And those that aren't, they get up and go to the polls.
Hmm. Yep.
I will go to the polls, just wear a mask and
Well.
have a line every 6 feet.
Hmm.
Do like if they could do that in
Yep.
the home fight, they could do that for voting. And so, open up the doggone polls
Yeah.
and have everybody wear a mask. You
Yep.
know, that's all. Everybody
Hmm.
wear a mask. And every time somebody
Hmm.
goes in the booth to just before someone goes into the booth, every time a person comes out of the booth
Happy
from
day.
voting, spray it. Spray the things every time
Good day.
somebody comes out. That's all. Someone comes out
Huh.
from voting,
You,
because when
uh,
you vote,
he's not a happy camper.
yeah, when you vote,
I said
there's so
he's
much
not a happy
fairness
camper
there.
since he supposedly.
Nah, he's not a happy camper.
Hmm.
Biden may win by a long slide. He really don't
Hmm.
want to be. He don't really want to be president again. It's his ego. That's all that is. It's his ego,
Yeah.
because it's too much for him.
Hmm.
He gets out of the presidency. He could do
Yeah.
and come and go as he please, play golf, eat, do whatever that he's doing. But I could tell you one thing. Oh God, I read it yesterday. Is that Iran
He.
that wants Trump? Oh
Hmm.
God, did you read that? Something in dealing with I think it was Iran.
They
They
won't.
got charges against Trump for something. I think it's Iran.
Oh,
Oh, but
come get him.
when he gets out of the presidency, I think a lot of charges are going to come against. As long as he's he's the commander
Hmm.
officer, he's protected. Once he comes
They
out of
protect.
once he comes out of from being a president and he's a former president, I think People gonna
Hmm.
come after him. You know, his niece wrote a book about him, and it's supposed to be released tomorrow. And I read about an hour ago that the judge stopped her book. I said,
Mm.
"What the heck is in
I
that
bet
book?"
he.
Now that book is even more valuable,
Yeah.
being that the judge stopped it. It's gonna be more valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's
Soon
like,
as
oh,
soon as
shoot.
she out of presidency for 30 minutes, that book gonna get out. It's gonna be everybody gonna be trying to get that book to see what's in there.
All right, he'll be out of office by
Yeah, and he
November.
gonna have one.
He'll be out of office by November, right?
So,
Because that's when the voting comes in,
mm-hmm.
November 2nd or something like that. So he'll be out. So as far as January 1st, or sometime in January, between January 1st and the 15th, whoever the Biden will probably get sworn in, honey. When the clock strikes
They gonna come.
12:01, oh God, I'm
Yeah,
saying they're gonna say he crazy. He's gonna act like he crazy and senile. That's what's gonna happen.
yeah.
And his wife is
Mm-hmm.
gonna
But
divorce him.
that's
You know,
oh
Marlena,
yeah, she probably
she's gonna divorce him. She's gonna divorce him as soon as he gets out of
that
office.
she gonna hand him them papers. They've gonna already be done. She
No,
don't like him as it is.
no, she don't like all
She be frowning.
he shamed her. All that stuff came about him. He totally embarrassed. It's one thing in knowing what your husband's doing than have it thrown up in your face. All she wants is for her.
Mm-hmm.
She's not living at the White House. She's not at the White House at all. She stays with her mother. She's not even at Trump Towers. She's with her mother.
She probably she can't stand him to touch her.
Yeah.
She be like she probably want to throw up in her mouth. He touch her.
Oh, right. Yeah. She's into raising her son. That's one thing. He doesn't have a nanny that not the type of nanny that you would think she will have for her son. She says she does everything for him, her son. So but what
That's because she
everything,
won't stay away from Trump.
but
She won't stay away from Trump.
she's gonna be divorced from him. She's no, everybody knows that. Everybody
Mhm.
knows that. Soon as the chalk,
But
within
no,
by the time of March of next year, he'll be out of office the mid of January. By the time of March, she'll be divorced from him, or the
yeah,
tabloids
yeah.
will get it.
But
And then yeah, she
as
don't want it.
soon as
She has nothing to lose but
soon
him.
as he yeah, soon as he get out of the
Office.
White House, soon as he get out, he's gonna be in the hospital.
Of
He's
course.
gonna be in the hospital because he's sick. Something is wrong with him, and I'm not talking about
Okay.
mentally. Something is wrong with him mentally,
Yeah,
but
cellular, certain things
he's
are
sick
happening.
physically.
I didn't get it.
Mm,
The sound went
you
off.
say,
Yeah, you got a delay
oh,
in your video. Yeah, he
oh,
is sick because they said
I
some
said
it,
something is wrong. Something is wrong with him physically. He's
physically.
going to
Yeah,
hospitalize.
right.
Yeah,
It
something
could
is
be
wrong with
because it could be he could be overtired because of him doing campaign after campaign. That could be, and he ain't no young chicken either, and he doesn't eat the best of foods and stuff
him.
like that. So I don't want the
Yeah,
man dead. I don't wish anybody dead. I don't want the man dead, but I do want him to pay. I want judgment. I want judgment done. He needs to be judged fairly. He's got away with so much stuff that is so much wrong. And our country needs to show that he's not above the law. Shoot, if Clinton could get in big trouble and pay all these fines and be humiliated, and he didn't even do half of what Trump did, why can't Trump pay the penalty?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't think he's gonna pay for half the stuff he done. If he would, if they would
Right.
make him pay for what he's done. Mm-hmm.
He's a man like money, and he always had power because of the money. People have money. Their attitudes are
Yeah.
different. They figure they can come and do things
Mm-hmm.
because money can. There's no boundaries when you have a certain amount of money. There's you know
Yeah.
there's no boundaries when you're very. And he's a multi-millionaire. And there's no
Yeah.
boundaries when people have that kind of money, unless you're raised in such a way that the fear of God is instilled in you. His wife has more fear of God than he does.
Yeah.
She's the one that goes to church. He don't. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he don't even salute. She's a foreigner, and she salutes the flag, and he stands there. He's a downright creep. Just put it like that. He's such a creep.
Yeah. He is.
He's a creep. Creep in so many ways. Creep as far as, creepy. You know how men are sexually creepy? Now you get those creepy creeps.
Mm-hmm.
He's that, and he's a
Yeah.
creep. Oh, this soda. My daughter, I don't want her hearing me complain. I told her to get me a fountain Coke because a fountain Coke, um, my stomach's been feeling weird. And this thing, you could see right through the Coke. I think she got it and was doing something else, and it's probably watered down.
Oh yeah.
It's still got some fizz to it. Oh God! Wait a second, I gotta been out here and pick this stuff out. Ah, it was supposed to rain today. Got all cloudy like it was gonna rain, and it did nothing. That's probably why the sinuses are all backed up.
Yeah, probably so.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I said around, I said, when is it gonna rain? And I looked on the phone and said it was gonna rain, but it didn't rain. They said 40% rain. It got all cloudy and everything. Because if that's the case, I would have got up and watered my garden.
Oh
Cause
yeah.
yeah, I would have watered. I prefer the rain because it doesn't have chlorine in it. But
Oh
because I
yeah.
water my garden every day because of the heat. But girl, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. So I'll probably make me a sandwich and heat up some soup. And being that I slept
Yeah.
off and on all day today, I'll probably sit up and look at a movie. Cause in about
Yeah.
a half hour from now, it'll be July 1st. So I'll see what the new movies are on Netflix and Hulu and
Prime.
Amazon Prime Video. Now Nehemiah, oh
Yeah.
my God, I can't wait, Dcop, to see the expression on Nehemiah's face when he sees those cats. He's gonna freak out. I'm gonna try to film it. It's gonna be
I
priceless.
bet.
It's gonna be priceless.
Yeah.
He's gonna be so he can't wait for Gilbert.
Yeah.
And when
No.
he sees that there's two of them, really three all together. And if my granddaughter
Mm-hmm.
doesn't go back to school,
Yeah. He
because
gonna.
it's up in the air with them going back to school, because right now, their classes are online. All of them are online classes now. But three cats,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
no.
He's gonna have
And he's gonna be so excited. He has
oh,
asthma,
he's gonna
so
have fun.
he has asthma. So what I'm gonna have to do is probably bathe them in special shampoo, because you know how
Mm-hmm.
pet, pet dandruff, or they call it pet dander. I'm gonna have to bathe them and then put a
Uh-uh.
flea collar on them so that he won't be allergic to it, and make it practice that the cat get brushed a lot or something. But yeah, yeah. But you know what? Our animals, my animals are treated like people. Every time I had a pet, they got treated like
Yeah.
people. The reasons that they get treated like people are that damn gerbil that my that Destiny wanted.
Miss TR said Miss TR, my plant died. My
Mhm.
son up so much water. Oh, my
Yeah,
son put
okay, but
so
put
much
so much
water.
water. Well, you know what? It depends on, is it a house plant or outside plant? Because a house plant, all you need is a little bit of, you don't water it every day. But outside is it's a little bit different because the sun dries it up, the dirt and everything up. And on top of that, when it's very hot outside, you can't water your plants outside when it's hot, because the water will burn its roots, because of the sometimes the water from the hose is hot, and sometimes the dirt is hot. So what you have to do is either water early in the morning or later in the evening, like around 7 or 8 o'clock, when everything cools down. Because sometimes the heat is so hot that when the water hits the plant, it burns them. It's like hot water being on them. But yesterday it was like 80 something, but I had shade, so I was under the shade. But where my plants were, it was like I just said, "Forget it. I'm just gonna do it," and I did it and just kept it. Make sure that the water wasn't hot, and just kept running it and running it. And by the time I got done, I was wet from my waist down, because the hose needs a washer, another piece, so the water squirts not only out the sides, I mean at the top, but also squirts out from the bottom of the hose. And but Nehemiah be here, and he likes watering the plants, and I think because he's like, he don't let me water the plants, and then he wants to drink the water before he waters the plants. He'd be like, "Give me some water, give me some water." So he drinks the water from the hose, and then he gives the plant some water. Then he drinks it. Then he gives the plant some. And I just sit there and watch him do it. He learned last year. He learned how to pee on a tree. So, honey, when he gotta go to the bathroom, he'll say, "Can I pee on the tree? Can I pee on the tree?" I said his father must have taught him, when he go out in the park or whatever. He learned to pee on the tree, boy. I told him, go take that tree over there and do it. Go over there and do it. Oh yeah, my a friend of mine, she said that's how she taught her. That's how she potty trained her son. I said, "Are you kidding?" She said, "Yeah, in the backyard, he liked peeing on the bushes." So I let him pee on the bushes, and that's how he learned to be potty trained. He liked peeing on the bushes. I said, "Oh, okay." But yeah, Nehemiah, be a boy. He's definitely a boy. He's a kid. He likes peeing on the tree. And our backyard is fenced, and it has those slats so you can't see. But he likes peeing on the tree, and sometimes I say, "No, you don't go in the house, go in the house. I want to be on the tree." But yeah. In the country, that's what they do. Them kids, they don't run in the house to go to the bathroom. They stop, go in the corner, find a tree, pee, and then go back to play. So, but
Yeah, because
but
my grandson
yeah,
did that. I was like, where y'all learn? Do that from.
yeah,
I was
they
like, go
don't
in the
use
house and use the.
no boys don't do that. They
I
can
know that.
Yeah, honey. Yeah, and then they have audacity to try to draw or do whatever with us. With I don't know what they do. They be trying to write their name. I don't know.
I said, boy,
Yeah, that's what they do.
where am I said?
Yeah, they like peeing outside. It's a big deal, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big deal for little boys when they learn how to pee upon a tree, honey. Please, his mother
I
can't
was like, oh,
see him.
goodness.
His mother hates that. Have him go. I said, I said, let him do it. We got that big old tree. Let him do it. Nobody can see him because we got those. You know how you have those slats in your fence where you can't see in. I said, nobody can see him.
Mm-hmm.
He's not gonna run all the way around. I go out the side fence, run all the way around. He don't want to do that. He go there. If he wants to go over here, pee up, come back and start playing again. That's what boys do. That's what boys do. And in the car, we carry a jar. So he'll pee in the jar and then we empty it. Yeah. Yeah, we carry a jar. But can't do that with little girls. Boy, little girls is hard, man. I remember with my daughter, and even his mother, and he laughing and the pee going all on my feet and everything. I'd be like trying to hurry up, holding her up so she could go, in the woods. And she's like, Nina, hold me. I'm not gonna drop you. Just hurry up. Yeah. You know, oh my God, girls all over my toes and everything. You're trying to keep them. I can't even squat and pee. I can't do it. Even and I can't do it now because I'm fat. But even when I was thinner, I just couldn't aim. I just can't aim. I have to get a paper towel, get soap, wash the toilet down, and go. I can't. And if the
Uh-huh.
bathroom is too nasty, I'm like, I'd rather go in the bushes than go in the nasty bathroom.
Yeah.
But I'd be like trying, you know how it is when you're trying to take the crotch of your pants and you pull it all the way out to make sure that you don't, the things we have to go through.
Uh-huh.
With boys, they just sit there, do it, shake, and put it back in, go on about their
Mm-hmm.
business. They got it so easy. Guys got it so easy. Oh my God, they got it
Yeah.
so easy. Yeah. So where was it? Arizona. Arizona's. I think they were at level 2 or 3, and they had to push it back to level 2 or something like that because they got a bad outbreak of the second. I think it's the second wave
Like,
of the virus. Yeah,
coronavirus.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's real bad. It's real
They had
bad.
reopened. Yeah, they had reopened, and then they had to roll it back.
Yeah, they
It's
had to
zero.
roll
They
it
doing.
back. Zero. Hey, Zero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
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 Yeah, they have, and somewhere else
Yeah.
they had to roll it back too. They said what they did was it wasn't New Jersey or New York. Not it. I don't. It wasn't the East Coast, but they were bringing it to
Was
a
it
level
Florida?
3. It could have been Florida.
Was it
They said
Florida?
it could have been where
Was it?
they had to roll it
I
back
know
because
Florida.
they let the bars open, and not only were the bars overcrowded,
Mm-hmm.
nobody was wearing any mask, and all of them were Caucasian,
Yes.
and they were like, "Oh
Just,
my God!"
I mean, just.
They just, I mean, it was like wall to wall people in the bar in some kind of club or whatever. No
Yeah, it's
money,
like
no
stupidity.
nothing. And they had to shut it down. They had to shut it down. Yeah. The owners got fined, and they're saying that the clubs can open
That's
up,
just
but
stupid.
they didn't even wear masks to protect themselves. And in the clubs, man, it's hot, it's sweaty, which means the germs are flying everywhere.
Mm-hmm. It's like, you can't want a party that bad that you take chances like that. Go in them clubs, you right up on each other, you sweating, you breathing all on each other.
Yuck. Yeah, that's
Mm-mm.
nasty.
Yep.
It's like, ew. This virus making everybody think about cleanliness and hygiene. You even so much look sweaty. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, you nasty. Mm-mm, honey.
Mm-hmm. And going in there without mask on, you got to be crazy.
And there's another state. I don't
Mm-mm.
know if it was. Oh my God, I need to write it down. Where they said that whites
It's
could wear
I know they
masks,
said
but blacks didn't have to wear a mask. And they said blacks didn't don't have to wear masks. Were you setting us up for the virus? Saying that whites could wear the mask, but the blacks didn't have to. Yeah. You ever listen
yeah,
to
right.
his name is Phil something. He's with Lovely T sometimes. He does
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know
Phil. Yeah.
Phil, he has said it, yeah. You know who I'm talking about. He's kinda like a heavy thick guy. Not
Yeah.
heavy, but
Uh-huh.
kinda thick.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I
He
know Phil. Mhm. Watching.
yeah. I was watching him earlier today and he says, what is it that whites are the only ones to wear masks, blacks don't have to? And he says, what kind of mess is that? What are you doing? Setting us up to get infected? Because, a lot of people were wishing that we
Yeah.
got the virus and died. People were saying, the white
Uh-huh.
supremacy was saying they want us to get the virus and die, that it should be us the ones that are dying,
Yeah.
should be dying.
Yeah, kill us
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he was doing,
Very
yeah,
scary.
we
So,
subscribed to him. Yeah. Some people are leaving the United States and going to Africa.
yeah.
You
Mm-hmm.
mean after the it, zero? You mean they'll be nasty again? They nasty now because they feel that they don't have to wear it. And it's not
Yeah.
people of color that's acting like this. It's the non-melanated people
Mm-hmm. Like
in
the
the
woman,
in the
like
in the
that woman that
Caribbean,
was at that store and
the
that cough
Caribbean,
went over there and they were
right?
telling about not having a mask on. And she got one of them Karens and she got the big
Yeah,
sassy. Went over there and coughed in that woman's face.
yeah.
Ooh,
I would have
baby.
decked her.
Ooh, she just, she,
I would stop my
I,
religion.
I would have slapped her so hard. Her
I would
taste
have.
buds. I was, ooh,
Decop, my hand would have reached
girl,
all the way back from Patterson to Kansas and would have beat slapped that heifer. Yeah, I said because you know what?
she would have,
That, that that's considered an assault. That's illegal. That is an illegal assault. What that woman did.
yeah. I seen one. I seen one today. He coughed in the cancer patient's face. In a cancer patient's face.
What was her reason for doing it? Would she get mad for to do that? She did that because she was mad,
I
or she
don't
did
know
that because she was ignorant, or both.
both, but I know that is that I don't know if it's a felony, but I know it's one of them. It's misdemeanor or felony.
That's just as bad as someone spitting
But
on you. She needed
before,
she needed the mess slapped out of her.
yeah, but before she went to jail, I would have slapped her so she would have had to get up off the floor.
Yeah, I would
Oh
hope.
no.
Yeah, that's because she
Yeah,
felt she
she
was
would have had to get up
being.
off the floor.
That's because these Karen thinks
Hmm. She
they're
would have been
being.
crying. Hmm. She would have had to get up off the floor, and
I
her
would have
face
used
would
her.
my handprint would have been on her face.
What you
Yeah,
talking about? You only I would
she
have
would have been
slapped
crying when the police came.
from New Jersey to Kansas. I would have
Ooh,
slapped her, and when she hit the floor, I would have stomped her face, her lips, her lips.
let me tell you something. I have been slapped hard. I've been. When somebody tell you that they reached back to New York and slapped. She reached back to New York. She slapped the hell out of me. I mean, I seen stars and she put my handprint on my face. So I can imagine if I slapped somebody like that, believe me, she gonna have to off the
Pick
floor.
herself up off the
Now
floor.
this girl she didn't knock me on the floor, but if I slap somebody cough on me and I slap them, they gonna have to get up off the floor. They gonna need some help. But this girl, she left. My face was red, and you can see all her fingers on my left on my face, and it took some hours before it disappeared.
But did
She
she get
slapped me
in
so hard,
trouble for?
uh,
Did she get in trouble for
what you
slapping
say?
an officer? Daryl said he would have beat her ass.
No, well, no, I was dating her.
You were what? Oh, you were dating her.
No,
Damn.
I
What
was,
you
I was dating her,
what you
yeah.
do? Dcop, what you do that you got B slapped like that? Ooh, we call that a bitch slap. Damn.
I can't, I can't remember, but I know one thing. I won't do it again, whatever it was, because I mean, she reached way back here and she slapped the hell out of me. I was dizzy, I was delirious. I didn't know what was going on. And I was like this, real. So I know if I slap somebody like that, they going to need some help. She slapped the hell out of me. All them fingers was left on my face. I kept looking in the mirror. I was like, damn, she slapped me hard. Kept, I had to keep my hand up there, keep people from going like, put that on your face.
She slapped some sense into you.
Woo, woo. She slapped some sense out of me. Ooh, she slapped me hard. So believe me, that's why I say that girl reached all the way back from New York, and she slapped the hell out.
She was pissed off.
I never forget that slap. She, what you
Mm.
say, bro? It's just gonna be a fight. I couldn't fight. I had to keep doing my head like that. I say, I'm telling you, listen, I slap you that hard. You're gonna have to sit there for a while. And I
Oh my
think if I would have tried to get out, I would have been, I wouldn't have been able to do nothing. Hard. If you get slapped that hard, let me tell you, that ain't no pretty sight. In your vision, blurred.
God.
So you let some Karen cough in my face. I got some for
Did you read what
her.
Zero said? Zero said he remembers Marilyn. He said, I remember Marilyn talked about a story that a white woman that purposely coughed on a black baby. I would have smacked that soul out of her. And that, if that was my child, oh my God, no, they would have been peeling me off of her like, like how you peel a banana. No, not even banana. Banana is easy to peel. An orange. They would have been trying to.
Oh yes.
I would have been on that woman, and they would have been peeling me off of her.
Oh
I would
yeah,
have. Yeah,
yeah.
no, they would have been peeling me off of her. I would have. I know I would have went to jail because
I
I.
was,
But I would have said I was protecting my baby, and she did that. It was. Oh
I,
no.
I was saying, could you hold my baby? Hold my baby 1 minute. And Karen would
That Karen, you Karen,
Karen been in trouble.
These parents and these kids are getting ridiculous. I'm telling you, you would think they learn they stupid because once it goes viral, they lose their jobs. Once it goes viral, their whole
Mhm.
neighborhood knows how they are and they're blackballed. So, they may not be blackballed by everyone, but they lose their prestige job. So now what you gonna be? You gonna be on the corner
Mhm.
trying to hustle a job and all this other stuff. You lose your job, you lose space with your family and your neighbors. Your neighbors get to know how you really are. And you're
Yep.
black, you call people that trust
Ugh.
you know not to trust you. Everybody gonna be side eyeing you. So it's like you think that they will listen. But see, I don't go out that much like I used to, but I know how it is to be
Mhm.
discriminated against. I know how it is to be at the workplace and be the only black person and had to deal with, the black jokes and all that other stuff I had to deal with. And when I stood up, they want to say that I was a hard person to work with. So it's not easy when it wasn't easy for me in the 80s. Now it's not easy for a lot of us now, but going back in the 80s and early 90s, I had it rough with they call it racism. And you know what? I was always the best worker, but never got the pay that I deserved, even up to where the last job that I had before, when I had the cancer, just before when I had the cancer, and they told me they no longer needed my services. Didn't even tell my manager. I said my supervisor, and I said to her, Melanie, why couldn't you tell me that? She goes, what are you talking about? She didn't even know that the big time supervisor called me up. You know what they said? She said, have you started chemo yet? But I still got tubes in my breast from the surgery. Oh well, it looks like you're going to be a while, so we no longer need your services. What they did was illegal. That was illegal. But in order
Yeah.
for me to get my 401k and all that other stuff, they made me sign up. Well, they didn't make me. They told me in order for me to get it, I had to sign the paper that I wouldn't sue them. So I signed the paper, got my money, and people were saying, "Well, you could." So I said, "You know what? I'm over here fighting for my life. I don't have time for them. That karma is gonna get them. Karma is gonna get them really bad." Mhm. And but even when I was a good worker, got awards and everything. And when they would give out raises, honey, they were giving out $1, $2, and my coworker, I designed certain things, I helped all this other stuff, and they would give me like maybe a 50 cents raise to the point where I brought it to human resources and I went off. I told them I did this, I did that, I recovered this, I managed this. I did that, and you're gonna come and give me a 50 cent raise? Oh man, I went ballistic. And my new supervisor said, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. She said, I knew you were gonna say something. She said, I tried to stand up for you. I told him you're one of my best workers. But being black, I'm telling you, when it comes to with money, we always and jobs, we always have
Mhm.
to prove ourselves better than the non-melanated people. Always. We are one of the hardest workers because we always got to prove ourselves. And then they never give us what's just due. Never, never, ever. They never give you what's just due. They'll make you a supervisor and everything, and the people that are working underneath you are making more money. They do that sneaky crap. Being black and female is rough. And you know what else is even more rough? Being black, you're not accepted. Black like me. So about black like me. You're not accepted by your own or the other. So where do you fit in? You should know you light skin, you bright. You don't get accepted by your own.
Mhm.
They think that, oh, you think you cute, you think you better. Are you kidding me? I don't know where to fit in. I don't fit in with them, and the whites aren't gonna allow me to fit in, so where do I go? Oh, I
Yep.
hate that. I
They'll
hate it.
they'll the
Because you like
uh,
that you
they
think
the
you all that. And it's like, are you kidding me? Being
mhm.
late ain't no fun. You spend most of your time in school fighting and whatnot because them big old booger bears are always
Mhm.
after your behind. And it's, you ever notice it's always the big booger looking ones? They be looking like King Kong and stuff, be
Yep.
wanting to kill you and whatnot. I be like, oh God, 3 o'clock come, am I gonna make it home? Oh,
Mhm.
it was like horrible. I hated school. I hate it. When I got in fifth
I'll be
grade, that's
like,
when I
look, I
knew with
ain't been fighting.
the
Mhm. I'll be like,
bullying, the
I've not been
bullying.
fighting you.
But you didn't
You're
fight
not been
your
messing with my
face.
face.
Yeah, yeah. They want to mess up your face,
I
rip
ain't been
you.
messing with my
Oh my God, to come out, you go and talk and mess with you, and you know they want to fight because you see all that Vaseline all over their face. And I'd be like, oh God, get me out of this. Get me out of this one. I wasn't a
face.
punk. I wasn't a punk, but it was always those big ones that look almost like guys. With the real short
Yeah,
hair.
y'all not
They actually look like booger bears, and you're like, oh God, I'm gonna
want to.
die today. I'm gonna die today. You messing with my man. You're a man. I'm not even allowed to date guys, boys. I'm not even allowed to date boys. What do you mean
Uh-huh.
you're a man? I didn't even know somebody
Yep.
liked me. Didn't even know.
I'm pulling my hair because I got long hair. I'm not
Yeah,
finna fight. You ain't finna mess up my face and pull my hair out of my head. No, ma'am. Oh,
I
no,
had
who
a
you think you are?
yeah. I was like, oh my God, you think you cute? And I'm like, I think I'm cute. Are you kidding me?
I'll be like, child, I know I'm cute. I know I'm cute. You ain't finna mess up my face. No, ma'am.
You know,
If you can
and then they
catch
got
me, you
oh
can
my
fight
God,
me. But
then they got the crowd behind them, and they pushing you, and oh, and the worst thing was the last day of school. The last day of school, they figured that they could beat you up, and there's no penalty. I had my aunts that were like a couple of years
Mhm.
older than me, and they would come and pick me up. I'd be like, Aunt Geraldine, come get me. They're gonna beat me up. And it was never just one person. It was always a whole freaking crowd. And I'll be like, oh.
Mhm.
But the last day of school, she'd be right there, and she goes, any one of you touch my niece, use her. And they were scared of her, so they
Mhm.
didn't let her do anything to me. Yeah. Oh my
My sister,
goodness. Oh my.
my sister, and I'm the oldest. But my sister be like, yeah, I'm beat up my sister. I'll be like, you're right. Y'all jealous? Child, believe me alone. I ain't no fighter. You ain't messing
like
my face.
I wasn't a punk, but I couldn't fight everybody. Oh my God, I was scared half to death. And the other guy, and the ones that would really want to fight me, they look like doggone guys. Oh my goodness, they look like they were big. They were always, and
Big
it was
old
always
girls,
the
y'all be like,
biggest. They were burly girls. I mean, weighing like 60 and 70 pounds more than me. And here I am, a little short, skinny little
yeah,
girl. I was a little
yeah,
bony little
them
person.
some big old girls.
I'm a little bony.
Big old girls, and
I
I was
experienced,
little. I
yeah,
was small. I wasn't no big girl. I wasn't no big girl. I was
I
small. I was
experienced
like, I ain't
bullying.
finna be
I experienced bullying in the fifth grade.
fighting.
That's when I started. I never understood what bullying was until I came to the fifth grade. And from there all the way to high school, I was bullied. I hated school. I hated it. I seen a group of girls beat this one girl up. She was light skinned, pretty girl. Beat her up and stripped her naked on the street. And I said, oh Lord, I don't want that
Uh-huh.
happening to me. Yeah, 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 yeah. I was what? Where was I? I was a junior in high school. I dropped out of school, honey. I dropped out and took a GED. I was scared. I said they weren't. I remember her name was Alicia. And she told. She told the principal, she told her teacher, because I saw it. She said, these girls are going to beat me up, and I don't know why. And they were like, oh, ain't nothing going to happen. She goes, no, she was scared of that. As soon as she got like a block away from the school, and I seen it, they beat the living crap out of her and took her clothes off. That's
Oh,
crazy.
dang.
Yeah, yeah. And that's what they did. So you can imagine what they do now. Now they killing you in the girls' bathroom. They beat you and to your dead in the, how many girls lost their life in the girls' bathroom? Heads hit the toilet or hit the sink or whatever. Yeah. I was like, oh God,
Girl, that was the
not
city, wasn't it?
Mhm.
I'm glad I'm from the country. They ain't do nothing like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I quit school and I quit school and got a GED, girl. I was like, I wasn't going through that. I was like, oh hell no. And I had let's see, when did I was this going through my senior year. Yeah, because I was pregnant with my got pregnant with my daughter in my senior high school. And I said, I'm out of here. I ain't deal. I was afraid. I was afraid they were going to do something to me and my baby. I quit and got a GED a couple of months later. Mhm. Yep, I quit. Got a GED. I said, "Oh no, I'm going through that." Now it's they scared. I'm talking about
Girl.
they were project girls. See, wasn't in the projects. I didn't have that project mentality. The bully project mentality. So, and we have there was CCP and the Alabama projects, honey. Them girls from there, the Alabama projects. The police didn't even go there. That's how bad it was. The popo didn't even go there. CCP, the police would go there, but the taxis, you know how taxi drivers, they wouldn't go there. They would drop you off like a
Mm-hmm.
block away so they didn't get robbed. Hmm. I wasn't
Damn.
used to that stuff. I wasn't used to that stuff. I ain't know nothing about that stuff. Only thing that I knew about with drugs was heroin and marijuana. And LSD. I knew about it, but the only thing that I only thing that I ever tried was marijuana. But the LSD and was it the heroin? Coke wasn't really out that much, but it was the heroin, LSD. And white folks were always into the LSD. Boy, they were always tripping. And black folks was basically into the heroin, because a lot of the guys that came back from Vietnam were on heroin, back then. That's when that's when them pimp days were. Remember those old movies like Foxy Brown and all that pimp and drugs and all that
Mm-hmm.
other stuff. I'm from that era there.
Uh-huh.
But yes, honey. Yeah, I was like, why is the little light skinned girls are always, and they always want to pick the runt out of the group, and I was the runt.
Mm-hmm.
One little skinny light skinned girl with little bit of freckles on her face and had long pigtails. Boy, I'm like, what do I do? You messing with my man. Your man. A little scroungy talking about a man. Boy, they probably didn't even know how to piss good. Talking about your man. I'm like, man, I'm not even allowed to be around boys. Because way back then, not like today, you could play with your honey. Girls were not allowed to play. Girls play with girls. Girls did not play with boys from back in the day when I was coming up.
Mm-hmm.
It had nothing to do with
Yep.
being gay or if you were gay or not. It's just that was the rules. Boys play with
Mm-hmm.
boys, girls play with girls. That's it. There was
Mm-hmm.
no reason. There was no reason for girls to be. Girls jumped rope and played hopscotch. Boys played stickball and football, and that's it. Maybe you might ride your bike,
Yep.
the corner a couple times with them, but those were the rules. Back then, gay was mean
Mm-hmm.
being happy. It didn't mean homosexual. Gay meant
Happy.
felt being happy. You say, "Oh, you gay?"
Happy.
gay. Yes, I'm gay. Happy. For those who don't know that gay used to mean happy. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, you messing with my man. Your man. Your man. What? I didn't even have titties then. In the fifth grade. So I'm like, I didn't even have titties.
Yeah.
What? I didn't even
Mm-hmm.
have I didn't even have mosquito bites, okay? I didn't even have mosquito bites. Talking about you messing with my, I'm like, what? Huh? Like, that's what you mean? Leave me go. I didn't even have mosquito bites, let
Yeah.
alone
You the-
titties.
Mhm.
About ridiculous. Shoot. I was a late bloomer too. I remember my first bra. I was a late bloomer. I didn't have boobs until I was in the seventh grade. Fifth grade? Fifth grade? Are you kidding me? I didn't even have mosquito bites. Please.
I didn't have none until I was
What?
17. I ain't had none
Really?
until I was 17. Uh, boots.
Only reason why I got them now because I'm fat. Let me
Uh,
lose weight. If I lose weight, they gone. Zoop.
yeah,
They're gone. I
I
lose
got too
weight.
many now, to, but I ain't had none until I was 17. They could have kept all this. I need all this.
Well,
You say I'm back with online shopping.
who's fat?
Online shopping. Get off that
Oh,
online
you
shopping.
purple.
I didn't know she was up.
Purple. You
Zero,
back
what
when
you
you
say?
was
I'm
online
glad that.
shopping. You couldn't be listening to us and be on online shopping. You don't deserve. I skipped the mosquito bite stage. Oh, you did?
Bite state.
Oh, you just
Purple
went into
said,
full
what'd you say? You
bloom.
skipped the mosquito bite stage.
No, she went full bloom. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause it's a stage. You have your mosquito bites,
Mhm.
and then you get, then you get, but in the meantime, you get them little mosquito bites. You can put band-aids over them
I was
and
I
wear an
was
undershirt.
17 before I had some little mosquito bites. 17. I was about to graduate before I had some little knots.
I was never, I'm
Mhm.
big breasted because I done picked up weight. But I'm telling you, once I lose, and when I start to lose weight, that's the first thing that goes. The weight in my face and my boobs. That's the first thing that goes. No, no, no. I'm not a big breasted person. I'm not. If it what and then I'm fat, so I got it now. And I hit and I hit and because I was never a big breasted person back in the day, I hated wearing bras. And then it came to a point that I had picked up enough weight where I had to wear bras. And even now, that's the first thing that comes off of me when I get in the house, honey. I be in that bathroom getting loose. Can't stand it. But for one reason, even more so, that since I had, the cancer and the surgery, that, bras hurt me. They hurt. They hurt. They hurt my breasts. Even though I still have my breasts, I have a lot of scar tissue from the radiation. The radiation burned me pretty bad, and I got scar tissue in it. It just froze. But yeah, honey, that's.
Oh.
But then when you reach my age, that's the first thing you be thinking of. You know, I be coming to the house. There's two things when first thing I want to take off. That's I want to take off my shoes. And I go in the bathroom. I want to, and no, I take off my shoes and my wig if I got my a wig on. Then I go in the bathroom. Usually I gotta go pee. So then I go pee, and while I'm in there, I'm getting that bra off of me and got my t-shirt. Honey, I'm home now. I don't have to have all this on. I think it's age. We think like that. I think it's age. Now, when we reach a certain age, we don't want all this on. We start wearing house dresses and t-shirts and long baggy pants. You know. Honey, I ordered me some moo like Tita. You went and ordered me some moo the other day. I can't wait till I get.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I did. I ordered me some moo I'm gonna be looking like a grandma soon for sure. Mm, my little bonnet on and a moo. Yeah. Even Nadia said she got a few moo. She said, "Ooh, she love her moo." When you start reaching a certain age, it's like when you can, it's comfort, right? It's comfort.
Uh-huh.
It's comfort.
Yep.
That's the thing. It's like, I ain't got no man here, and nor am I looking for one. Please,
Are you
no, shoot.
comfortable?
Yeah, it's comfortable. I got my
But you know,
moo. Huh?
that's one thing I can't go without. That's one thing I can't go without, and that's a bra. Even around the house,
Really?
always
Well, you
got
got boys in that.
I
You
got
got
to have
boys.
one on.
But you got boys. I can't. It hurts.
Even
They hurt. They hurt.
well, yeah, but even if they're not here, if I'm uh you know the house by myself, I still worry. I, I have to have that. Can't go without their support.
Well, I can tell you this. My daughter,
Mm-hmm.
I can tell she's getting up in the age to where her thinking is too. But when she come in the house, like when she came in, she go upstairs, she stripped naked, honey. Sometimes she come downstairs and I'd be like, "Oh God, you're blinding us." She say, "Don't look." Oh God, oh God. Well, pretty soon we're gonna have to
But I
stop
know,
that. Nehemiah don't pay us no mind. He
I
don't
know,
pay us no mind.
I know some other women. They say the first thing that they take off is their bra. They soon they come in the house, wherever they've been at work. They come in, they drop everything, and that bra comes off.
Yeah,
That's the first thing they
it's
take off
like
is that bra.
yeah. And usually when you come in from work, from being in traffic and everything, you usually have to go pee from being in
Yeah,
that traffic and stuff. And while you in
yeah.
the bathroom, you taking off your stuff, you're putting on your house
Uh,
dress,
yeah.
your house robe, your big t-shirt. It's like, oh my God, I'm home. I need to unwind my brain. It ain't about looks no more. It be like it's about comfort.
Yeah,
It's about comfort. Yeah, so when my moo get here, honey, I hope I order the right size. When my moo get here, ooh, I can't wait. I can go in the backyard and have my moo on. Don't yeah, I don't think I got the one. I think I got the ones that slip over the head. I don't think it has snaps. If it don't have snaps, that means
now.
I don't have to wear pants either underneath them.
Hmm.
If they're
That's the kind
I
my
think I
mom wore. The one that snapped. She wore the one
yeah,
that snapped in the front with
yeah.
the
You have
pocket
to wear
down
yeah,
there.
you have to wear underwear when they snap in the front. She says Tita wears a slip and I don't want to say they're not Spanx, but she wears like shorts underneath hers. But it's like,
Yeah.
girl, please, ain't nobody looking at me. Let me just as long as I'm clean. And I even yesterday, what I do? That wig, boy, I was sweating so and pulling on that wig that when I did that video, that wig was all sideways. I was looking, I said, dang, that wig was all sideways up on my head. They probably said you need to throw in the garbage. I got a couple of wigs, and I have I think I got like 7 new wigs. It's about seven or 8 new wigs. But I ain't wearing them. I ain't wearing them until the winter time. I'm gonna as soon as the barbershops are open, I'm gonna go get my hair cut just like yours. This stuff is coming off my head. This is coming. Oh yeah, as soon as they open
Yeah.
up the barbershops. My hair right now is braided and picking any braids. If it was left up to me, I'd be cutting the braids off my head, but I know that if I did it, I'd be messing it up.
Yes.
But as soon as I
Yeah.
did that last year, it was like, oh my God! Every time I look, he was so crowded. He was so crowded. So and I had my hair in little, pickaninny buckwave beads. When he got to my head, he said, "What you do?" I said, "Oh, I had braids and I cut them. I can't deal with it because I get hot, and you can't wear no wig when it's hot. How do people wear them long wigs and everything in the
Yes.
world when it's hot? You got to be out of your
I
mind.
know.
And I don't wear makeup either. Well, you know that those basically you'll see me with lipstick on and my eyelashes and my eyebrows. But face makeup and all that other the over the eyes and stuff, I be sweating and wiping and oh hell no. Mm-mm. In the
I
summertime,
don't
I'll be
know how to do it.
like,
I, I just wonder how they wear their makeup and they be so hot. And they be
sweating all that brown stuff or whatever it is going on your clothing and everything. Oh no. I'll be like, but I look
hmm
at it this way because
You know,
I look good if I could look good without makeup, I even look better with makeup. So I'll be like, but yeah, I like my
hmm
eyelashes and I get them little extensions and I get the eyelashes. I color my eyebrows in because they really never all came back from the chemo. Not all of it came back, so I had to brush them in. And I put a little lipstick on. That's it. I ain't putting no eye makeup on. I ain't putting no face makeup on. I ain't doing all that. I ain't doing all that.
yeah.
We get ready. We get ready to get out. All right, all right. If I don't have my eyelashes done, I'll put some mascara on, put some lipstick on, and say, okay, come on, let's go. I ain't going. Although I am girly, girly, and I used to do all that, but now it's like
hmm
I can't be bothered. Like I like watching like Ask April.
Yes.
I like watching her put her makeup on. But if it ain't a
Mhm.
special occasion, like a wedding or something like that, I ain't wearing all that. I ain't doing it.
Yes. Too much work. So much
That's
stuff.
nah, 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 nah. No, and then I end up falling asleep with the makeup on your face, which is not good. So it take about,
Yeah.
you got to get all that makeup off and scrub your face. When I come home, sometimes I'm tired. Sometimes I don't even take a shower. I just take off my
hmm
clothes and lay across the bed. Now I gotta wash makeup off. Oh, nah. And so I might as well
Yeah.
take a shower and let the steam take it off. I'm like, oh. And then if I take a shower, if I'm real tired and I take a shower, then it's only gonna wake me up. Now I gotta wait to get tired and go back to sleep. Nah, that's too much work. No, when you real tired and you ready for the day,
Yeah,
you
you
go to
got
bed.
stuff.
When you're out somewhere, if you come home,
hmm
you gotta get in the shower. That shower gonna wake you up. Now you ain't tired no more.
Yeah. hmm
And you gotta steam your
All
face.
that work.
All that work. Of course you won't. You won't now. You ain't going to sleep. You get in the shower. You can wash yourself. No, I gotta wash myself, and I gotta steam this makeup off my face. By the time I steam all this makeup off my face and everything, I'm wide awake. Now, not only am I wide awake, now I'm looking for something to eat. Now I gotta cook because I gotta get something to eat because now I'm up. Nah, that's too much work. That's too much work. That's too much work. That's too much work.
Yeah.
So, Papa, what
And
did you
see,
order on
five days should be up there patting the
Five Babe? Yeah, but Five Babe, her. You know what? I don't know what kind of skin she has, and I'm not bashing her. So anybody who's listening, I'm not bashing her. But to me, she wears a lot of foundation on her face. It's packed. Her
pretty
face
much
makeup is packed. She wears a lot of foundation on her face. You know what Tracy does too? Tracy
a
does too.
lot.
Like it's a lot. I'm like,
Yeah.
you are ruining your face. Like I'm old school.
hmm
You put all that on when you ready to go special out. like you're going really special to go out.
Mhm.
I mean,
Mhm.
it's so much makeup
Yeah.
on that if they go, even some of the women when I used to go to church, they go to hug you and the makeup's all
Mhm.
over the color of their clothes and stuff. Oh hell no.
Yeah. I hate
And then
that.
you end up, it's not
Mhm.
good for your skin. Not good for your skin. I'm telling you. I aged behind the
Yeah.
chemo. Chemo and the radiation really did a job on me. The chemo just took everything that I had, took my youth. It took 10 years off for me. I mean, it added 10 years on me. But even then, it's like I don't wear that kind of makeup. Here I am, 65. I don't wear that kind of makeup on my
Yeah.
face. No, I'm not going to.
Yes.
Crack, black will crack
They
if you
do
put
wear a
too
lot of
much
makeup.
on it. It will crack if you don't put a. If,
Mhm.
there's certain rules to makeup that you need to do. Now, like ask April. She just don't put the foundation on her face. She cleanses her face. She puts primer on her face. She goes
Mhm.
through different levels. So when it's off, it's not damaging her skin. But Tracy and Five, their skin is so.
Mhm.
Now I've seen Tracy without makeup, with
Makeup.
face makeup. Her skin is not bad. Why are you packing that makeup on you like that? Five
Be a lot of
Five
makeup.
got, Five got so much makeup on that I bet she could share it with. If they took some of it off her face, she probably could share it with a couple of people to put it on her face.
Yeah.
Why are you
Yeah,
wearing that
she
makeup
does
on?
use a lot.
No, that foundation is so thick on your face. You really don't have to do that. They need to have it professionally done so they know the borders of
So
not
yeah.
putting all that on. Because they're gonna, when they reach my age,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna look like old ladies with cake makeup on their face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wouldn't want to be trying to dance with them and leave all that stuff all on me. I used to hate that. I'd be like, I'd be watching my shirt. But I don't want to be having to take my shirt to the cleaners. Left all that on my shirt.
Their makeup is on
Mm-mm.
so
No,
thick.
ma'am.
Girls, ladies, you are not ugly. Why are you wearing
Mm-hmm.
makeup like that? They are not ugly women. Uh-oh.
Yeah. And no matter how much they sweat, no matter how much they sweat off, they still got a whole lot left on.
Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-oh. Something happened here. I'm looking for you. And you disappeared on my phone. I don't know. You disappeared on my phone. Wait a minute. I want. Oh, there you go. It's back. Okay. They're not ugly. They're not ugly women. So I don't understand why they wear that makeup like that. Neither one of them are ugly. If they want to put a little bit on to balance the tone, because we have spots that are darker than others, especially as you get older. But they be putting it on
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like cake, man, like
yeah,
icing
too.
on cake. It's like yous are not ugly women. Why are yous wearing it?
Mm-hmm.
They aren't. I could see if they were ugly or homely. Neither one of them are ugly or homely. Why you
Yeah,
wearing it like that? So,
probably
um,
put so much that she just a different color.
mhm.
She a different shade.
Yup. Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Sure is. And I'd be like, dang, dang.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I guess that's how they see themselves. They must not see themselves as really being pretty because if they
Yeah.
did, they wouldn't put all that on them. They
Mm-hmm.
really don't even makeup. I look at it. Makeup is supposed to like enhance your natural beauty. Not put it on where it gives you a
Yeah.
whole total. You look like a whole total different person.
Different
Now I
person.
can
Yeah.
say April. April still looks like April regardless if she has makeup on or not. But when you look like almost like
Mm-hmm.
your skin is
Yeah.
a whole total different person, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Like I see
Yeah.
some of these girls on YouTube, by the time they put their lace fronts on and did their eyebrows on, they look like a total different person. Like, dang. Ain't
Mm-hmm.
nothing like the beauty about you if you look like a total different person. If you look like a total different
Yeah.
person, then you're not a good looking woman at all.
Yeah.
If I have a whole
It
makeup, what they call
is
clean
true.
face, I still look like who I still look like Miss TR. Oh, but when I see some of these girls, you be like, "Well, who's that? Is that?" They look like a total different person, a total different person. I be like, dang. Some
Mm-hmm.
women, some women look really pretty
Yeah.
when they're done. They do look pretty. When they're
Mm-hmm.
done. But some of them aren't good looking women, and if they didn't have the makeup, they'd be looking like crap. But hey, I guess to each his
Yeah,
own.
they different.
And I could name a few here on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, but I don't want them coming for my throat, so I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't gonna say no names, or else they gonna come for me.
Yeah,
And I know they will come
yes,
for me.
indeed.
I ain't but a little small YouTuber, but I guess if I said something, they would definitely come for me for the B sector. You know,
Yeah,
definitely.
there it comes from.
I'm like,
Yeah.
nobody coming for me. I don't want nobody coming for me. I want to stay sitting on my porch,
Mhm.
in my chair, and watch the nonsense. I don't want to. I want to watch the nonsense. I don't want to be the nonsense.
Yeah.
Watch it. I don't want to be in it. I want to watch it from my porch. You know how you sit on the porch and watch the cars go by? That's what I want to do. Sit on the
Uh-huh.
porch and watch the cars go by, drink a little iced tea, and get tea from everyone. I don't want to. I want to look at the tea. I don't want to be a part of the tea. I do not want to be a part of the tea.
Uh-huh.
Leave that alone. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Yes, indeed.
But ask April. I watch her how she does it. I said she does pretty good. But she is self-taught. But she takes care of her skin too. Have you ever watched her?
Mm-hmm.
She does certain things. She introduces new
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
cleansers and everything. She takes care of her skin, and she still looks like April. When she's done, she just looks a little more enhanced, but she still looks like April. But when it comes to a point where you put on makeup and you look like a
Mm-hmm.
totally different person, now there's something wrong with
Yeah.
that.
Yep. Yep.
So,
Yeah. I definitely would want to be with somebody that I don't know you when you put on your makeup.
mhm.
I'm like,
I'm like, who you? Who you? Who you? And they be grinning. It's me, honey. You know it's me. And in the meantime, it's like, dang. Time that's just like these guys out here. They be lusting after these girls. They wake up the next morning with her
yeah.
eyelashes is on her forehead and the makeup's all up on the pillowcase and stuff like that. And she got to get in the shower and come out. He'd be like, well, who let you in? Who are you? I'd be like, who are
Oh,
you?
different person.
A whole different person. They done got the wig off.
I mean, that's everything goes. Like, who the hell are you? How'd you get in here? But probably you
Right.
say your god baby straight clothes in your computer.
Oh,
Oh
no.
damn.
That means you had to
I
reboot
love
it.
playing sneak up too.
She probably
Uh-huh.
into somebody.
I love
Somebody
playing
done,
sneak up.
she done probably. Somebody must be on. Who's
Uh-huh.
on? Who's on?
I don't know.
Anybody online?
I don't know. Love Blake done snuck out, and she normally be. She'll sneak
No,
off and she'll come tip back in, but she been
yeah, but
gone for a long time.
she's in somebody's
She
chat.
must be. Uh huh.
It's, what's
You
his
know
name?
she got to be somebody chat.
What's his name? King is up.
I don't know who she. Oh,
Third King is
she
he
might
up?
be watching. I don't know. See. I don't get any notifications on my computer anymore.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
third King usually comes on at late at night. I didn't unsubscribe from him. I still have him, but I took him off my notifications because I don't watch him like that.
Oh,
Yeah, I took him off of my notifications. So when I just scan through, because I can't watch everybody, and
mm-hmm.
only that sometimes lately with the B sector, those that are part of the B sector, I kind of took them off the notifications because I needed a break. I don't want to hear any of the negative stuff. I
Yeah, I
want
had
to, I want to see you all right. I check for you at around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, around not my time, 9 or 10.
mm-hmm.
I look for you. I look to see if there's any
Uh-huh.
notifications from you.
Mm,
During the
yeah. I've been
morning and
watching.
afternoon, I
I,
look for you. I look for B Town and Nadia. I
mm-hmm.
at
um,
time.
have have B Town been doing in the night
The
live?
No, she doing she does what they call it, silent
Doing,
streams. I'm not into silent streams, but if
oh
she
yeah, I
comes
mean,
on and talks about a subject, I like to interact, you know, with people that are talking about something. I don't like the silent streams.
no,
I don't
cause
like the
no,
silent streams.
I don't get challenged.
Yeah,
I don't get.
I don't go in
Uh,
anyone's silent streams. I don't go into anyone's, so
no, I,
I like to interact or listen to,
mhm,
knowledge or something. Something I can learn from or listen or find out the 411. But when there's a silent stream, I'll be like, sitting there and what? Looking at what?
yeah, I
I can't do it.
don't
So
understand. I don't get the purpose of silence
mm, I don't
anyway.
understand it. I don't understand. I don't knock it. It's just that it's just not for me.
Uh,
I like to hear people talk where I could
yeah.
have the phone, like I'll put the earphones on and I'll come in a chat and say
Hmm.
hello, and then I just chill out and I come back out. Phone is down. I'm laying down with my eyes closed and I'm listening. You know, I'm listening.
Hmm.
But I always come in and speak. I give it a thumbs up, and then I just chill out as I call it,
Hmm.
sitting on the porch. I call when you hear me say, "Okay, I'm gonna go sit on the porch." That means I'm just chilling and I'm gonna listen to you. I'm supporting you. I'm gonna listen to you. I gave you a thumbs up, and I'm gonna chill.
Yeah.
That's it. But I gotta do better in posting. I really do. I have to do better. It's just that
Yeah.
my inner spirit hasn't been
Hmm.
really feeling honestly been really feeling YouTube to record. I haven't been feeling it for a
Yeah.
couple of
Yeah.
weeks now. I haven't been feeling it and I got negative vibes. So once that negative vibes had entered me, it had me feel such a total different way and I gotta be able to, I was like, I'm gonna snap out of it and do me. Just do me. So That's why I did what I did yesterday. Nadia was like, "You need to come on here, Miss TR. You have a garden. Her garden is beautiful. Her garden makes mine look like some little ghetto corner trap." But I shared it. I shared it. I didn't get much views, but I shared it, and I'm eating from it too.
I
So,
got to get that. Tell, mm-hmm. I need to tell NYW she will show her garden.
hmm so
Yeah.
my
She
strawberries
was
are
on here
beautiful.
yesterday.
Was it yesterday she was on? Because yesterday I think it
Yeah,
was yesterday I asked you how she doing. Uh-huh.
yeah. You came on and she was just she was on the panel. She was just leaving. I think that she coming on. Ain't that right, Purple? Because I thought yesterday was Sunday, and I was surprised she came on. I was thinking it was Sunday.
hmm
Then yeah, 'cause,
Um,
yeah, she came on yesterday.
I'm gonna do something that you're
Yeah.
probably gonna be shocked, but just letting y'all
Mm-hmm.
know, and y'all could talk about me if you want, or you could even judge me for those that are listening. But I'm gonna be on fans only soon.
Oh,
It'll be
really?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm getting things together to be on
Yeah, I
fans
heard.
only. Yeah, with the things
Oh,
like what I yeah, I'm gonna be doing feet, feet and hands fetishes.
okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna go back to see what I could do with that. It's a big market for it now, and I did a lot of research, and I'm like, okay, I did it years ago,
Okay.
and I said, well, I'm gonna do it
Mm-hmm.
this time. I don't have to show my face or anything. So as soon as they open up
Mm-hmm.
those nail salons, that's what I'm gonna be doing.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna be
Okay. Yeah,
doing
that's good.
yeah, I'm gonna be doing fans only. So I already have a name. I'm not gonna,
Yeah, all these.
huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead. I was just saying, all these people that's on fans only, and
hmm
what they do. Hey, they making good money.
Yeah, they're making good money. And let me tell you, to be on
And,
fans only, you do not
mhm.
have to show a naked body to make money. Women
Mhm.
are
Yeah.
making money just by showing their hands, or even the mukbang, because there's
Mhm.
a fetish for it, and they're making big bucks.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what? I need me a side hustle. And as soon as the nail
Mhm.
salons open back up, I'm gonna have a manicure done and a pedicure, and I'm gonna start filming it. And I'm definitely gonna do it. It's not I might do it. No, I am gonna do it. So I know how to do it, and I know what to do. So I'm like, I don't have to worry about my
Oh yeah.
parents judging me because they ain't around. They're dead. And my daughter's not gonna judge me
Mm.
for it. If anything, she'll pay me. She'll pay for my pedicure. If I'm bringing in extra money and that's less bills for her, she don't care what I do.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yep, I'm gonna be
Mhm.
doing fans only. So
Okay.
yep.
That's good.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
just like late night confessions. uh, Stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, I could
Okay.
go to fans only and do that, and people will pay for to listen to my stories. So it's like,
Mhm.
okay, So that was
Yeah.
it.
I watched this little guy. He's a little gay guy, white guy, and
Mm.
he does
He was like
uh,
fans only. A lot of people are
pole
on fans
dance.
only. Hmm.
Mm, mm-hmm.
He
He's
did
got a
pole
pole.
dancing.
Yeah, he bought a pole. He bought a pole and put it in his living room. He put on that little um. He's a I think he's a stripper at the club, but he bought him a pole and he's on fans and he made big money because he have like um what would you call it for strippers
Exotic dancer.
certain clients.
Yeah, they pay for
Well,
exotic
he have
dancer.
certain clients that he get gifts from. He
Yeah,
he showed in his living room. It was his birthday. He had all kinds of gifts, big
that's right. That's right.
TVs and
Yep,
all
yep,
kind
yep,
of gifts. He would just
yep,
list the gifts that he want, and his clients would
yep,
send them gifts to
yep,
his house.
yep, 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 yep. I
He
did
had
a complete
had
research
that
on it.
pole there. He had that pole in his living room, and he
And
would sit there and he was teaching people how to uh, dance on the pole. He was good, real
hmm
good on that pole. I said,
There's a woman that I follow called Nina, Rated Nina, or Nina Rated. She's a Puerto Rican girl, really pretty. She's in her mid
unrated.
40s.
Yeah,
Oh, so you know who I'm talking about?
yeah, I follow.
Yeah, and
Uh-huh.
since the COVID, she's an exotic dancer, but since the COVID, they're not the bar, and that's how she made her
Uh-huh.
living. So she says she's been a little bit on fans only, and she was telling in her videos on what to do. So I was like, wow. So I signed up and I did a lot of research. I said, oh, heck yeah, I could do this and make money. Oh, heck yeah. And she talked about how
Mhm.
you make money. You could, what is it that, you open up an Amazon account, wish list, and these people buy gifts for you. And she says that you could sell pictures, or you could and then like for pictures, maybe for one picture, for let's say to be a member, you write any price you want. So a member might be anywhere. They said the minimum is $5, but the maximum is whatever. So then they have a membership, and then if they want a picture of you, you could praise a picture, whatever it is that you want. They want. It's like, okay, how much is a picture from you? Like, okay, I'm gonna charge $15 for a picture. So they go, okay. They buy pictures, and if it's a video is from anywhere from $50 on up, and it could be a 5 minute video. I said, oh yes, the prices have changed since I knew about it. I said, oh yeah, I could do this, and you don't have to show your face at all. Your ankles down and your hands. And mukbangs,
Mhm.
people are, they do exotic eating, and it's like, well, I knew about there's a lot of mukbangs on YouTube, but there are guys that like to see people eat, and it's exotic to them, and people will pay to watch.
Mhm.
So you don't have to take off your clothes to get paid for doing things.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh no, I know what I'm gonna be doing. I did it before and I made good money, and I stopped because of my
Mhm.
mother, and how, I didn't want to
Mhm.
embarrass my family. But now both of my parents are gone. My daughter didn't have a problem with it, and I'm not going to be doing anything to be ashamed of.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And
Mhm.
yeah. So I did a lot of research, and I'm like, oh my God, you're gonna have like, and it's not
You
like
can do that.
YouTube where you gotta have all these people, and in order to get paid from YouTube, you could have like 30 people and make over $2,000, if not more a month, depending.
Mhm.
So it's like, okay, yeah, I could do this. I could do this. I could do this. I don't have but then
Mhm.
then you have, and it's like I don't have ugly feet, but there are guys who like ugly feet. I learned so much. There's guys, it don't matter. Some guys like short, fat toes. Some guys like crooked toes. It's all in which you're into. Some guys,
Yeah,
it's funny. Some guys pay a lot and they just want your toenail clipping. I was like, what?
yeah,
Toenail clippings. A little baggie with her toenail clippings was $70. And all he wanted was a picture and a toenail clippings. I like, oh hell yeah, I could do this. Oh hell yeah, I
that's
could do
crazy.
this.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but hey, if I could
Mhm.
sell my toenail clippings for $25 and up, you
Yeah,
think I would sell my toenail clippings? Please. When I got the nail
heck
salon,
yeah.
we would tell them, don't throw away, don't throw away nothing. Because I can sell it.
I
They
know.
said,
Hey, keep
they
it
said,
on, keep it on. If you want
yeah,
it, you can get it
you could get it.
for a
You
price.
can, yup, you can market anything. So I'm gonna monetize my feet and my
Yeah,
hands. That's what I'm monetizing, my feet and
yeah.
my hands. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Monetizing my hands,
Ain't nothing
and
wrong
I
with that.
might do my lips and my ears, because ears, lips, feet, and hands are big right now.
Really.
So yeah,
I never thought about ears.
yeah, people like earlobes. Yeah, a lot of men like earlobes. So to have an ear, just a
Oh,
picture of an ear with different earrings on, and you take a picture, and somebody might pay $15 just for a picture of one ear, only one ear. We're not talking about both. Even with the feet, I learned that when you take a picture, you give them one foot. You don't give them both. If they get both, then
oh,
that's
okay.
oh yeah. I've been doing my research. I was like, oh yeah, I could do this. I could do this. And you got to remember, I still have my
Mhm.
studio, and they open and the building opened back up.
Yeah.
So the building opened back up June 6th. But I'm
Oh,
waiting for
perfect.
but I'm waiting for the now. But yeah, I've been working in the studio, but not in my studio. I've been going out to people's places and helping them record, and I get money for it. But if I can have
Oh, okay.
somebody,
Okay.
yeah, if I can take pictures of my feet and take videos of me getting a pedicure,
Mm-hmm.
and a guy, some freaky white guy or whatever guy who's there and says, you know, um,
Mm-hmm.
yes, you are, I would
Feel
like
like
a
some
picture
feet.
doing a pedicure, a 30-minute pedicure. Oh my God, that's a lot of money. I don't care what you do the reason why you do the picture. That ain't none of my business. What you doing with the
Yeah.
picture
You
ain't
just
none of
pay
my
me and do what you want to.
business.
Mm-hmm. Look, look
Right.
at
So
purple.
yeah,
What you looking at, purple?
purple what,
I
honey?
got the eyeball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hey.
yeah. But I like Nina unrated. I feel so bad for her though.
Uh-huh.
I feel bad because she
Yeah,
doesn't
she
have
gone
she
through
doesn't
a
have
lot,
custody of her son. She loves her son so much, and
a lot.
I followed her
Yeah,
a couple
a
years back.
long time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She was in a dark place and she tried to commit suicide, and she had her son
Yep.
taken away from her, and she had never been able to get him back. She pays. Isn't it something
Yeah.
she wants support, but she can't see her son. She pays.
Mm-hmm. That's
You
awful.
you follow her. You know her story. I feel so bad for her. She gave
Mhm.
up the stripping for what, a
Yeah.
couple years. do whatever she can. And she was like, hell, I need something to support myself. And she says she's not doing it. So all she
Mhm.
says she has a journal and she writes to her son every day. She reaches out to him every
Yeah.
day and
Yeah.
hopefully that maybe he'll reach back. But he must be in his teens now, at least 13 years old now.
And that, yeah. Yeah.
And
I
she
was
just
like, dang.
she
I,
it's so sad because even when she talks about it, she tears up. His name is
yeah.
Maximum. I think his name is Maximum.
Excellent. Excellent.
Something, Maximum, right? Or something
Mm-hmm.
like that. Uh-huh. And then she had
Excellent.
a and then she had a child before this one that died. She was married to some famous basketball player or something like that. And he used to beat her up all the time. He really didn't care about her. It was either basketball or football player. And she had lost her baby. She
Yeah.
had a miscarriage. Remember that? And she still has the footprints of the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then, yeah, it was
But
just,
she lived a rough life.
yeah, she lived a rough life with her
Rough
pretty
life.
son. She has a
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She beautiful.
she has this exotic look, with the big eyes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
She just has this exotic look. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
She's a
follow
pretty
her.
girl.
I follow her. Yeah, and she lost
Yeah.
all that weight
I've been
and she
a long time.
bodybuilt. Remember when she was bodybuilding? She
Mm-hmm.
lost
Oh
all
yeah.
that weight from that,
Uh-huh.
her. Oh my God! And she got a little butt on her. She said,
Mm-hmm.
"Yeah, what?" She said she brought her. She said I brought my boobs and I brought my butt, but it's not the type of butt that's overdone.
Uh-huh.
She,
Yeah.
she had no
Yep.
Nicki Minaj type butt, but she got a butt, and she had her butt
Mhm.
done and she
Yeah.
had her boobs done. And she says at the age that she's at, she
Mhm.
has to do Botox and stuff like that. Yeah, but
Yeah.
she automatically has an exotic look. She has an exotic look without the makeup. And that's the thing. When she
Mm-hmm.
puts on the
Yeah.
makeup, this enhances her more. You still know that's Nina, But
Yeah.
and then she has that pit bull. Oh, what is her pit bull's name? Oh, Loyal. Loyal's the pit bull.
Yeah.
And then she got
She's been having that dog,
cat.
that dog a long time.
Yeah, I've been following her for a
Mm-hmm.
good minute. Yeah, but she's a fighter, honey.
Mm-hmm.
She have no problem in throwing up her
Yep.
hands and fight. She ain't got no problem with that if she had to. You could tell that she a
Uh-huh.
baby boy. She'd be like, I'll cut your throat. Don't even try it. I'm
Yes.
on my business. You
Yes.
better leave me alone. Hmm.
Something else.
She's something else. But
Yeah.
yeah, I
Mm.
follow her
She's
too.
something else.
Yeah, but she's the one that tipped me off to fans only. And I'm
Mm.
underneath her code so she get credit for it. And to
Oh,
help
okay.
you, and to help with it. So I was like, okay, cool, cool. So yeah, but I
Mm-hmm.
like watching her too. I've been watching her for about three
Yeah.
years, a little over 3 years. I've been watching her.
Mm-hmm.
It had to be over three
Long,
years
long.
because when she was going through what is it with the when she had to keep going from somewhere in Florida or something like that. She had to keep going to the judge where she did everything that the judge told her she had to do. The way to see her son, she had to have supervised
Yep.
visit. She was sleeping in our car. She was doing everything to be able to be with that for that young man, her little son, and she still lost. She went to she got an
Yeah.
apartment. Remember, she got the apartment and she had his room done up. Just knew that he
Yeah.
was gonna spend the summer for
Uh-huh.
her. Oh, that was so sad. I cried for that woman. You hear me? I felt so bad. I cried
Mm-hmm.
for that
Yeah.
woman. She fixed up, and people were
And then
sending her
so,
gifts for her son because he
and
likes
what
YouTube and stuff like that. She
mm-hmm.
fixed up his room.
What does she have? Did she have did she have an apartment or a house that she
No,
sold?
I know she gave up everything, man. She gave up everything to move closer.
Yeah.
so that she could do what the judge
Mm-hmm.
told her she had to do. So she only had 2 hours with him, and I think it was like every other week or something like that. And the only way that she could affordably do it is to be not too far. So she gave up everything. Yeah.
That was sad.
It was just sad. I remember she goes, "Okay, I'm going to court, this and that." And she lost. I'm like, damn, what kind of pull did this guy have
I
that he's
know.
to rip her? She's paying child
Mm-hmm.
support and she can't see him. How you gonna make this woman pay
That's
child
sad.
support? And what kind of danger? I could see if she did something to him, or she said that she would fell into a dark place and she
Hey,
tried to
Marilyn.
commit suicide. Hey, Marilyn.
Yeah,
And
that's
she,
sad.
yeah, it was like, oh my God, I'm surprised she didn't try to kill herself after that. She's a very strong woman. She says, I love my son, but
Yeah.
it's going to come to a point where
Mm-hmm.
not he's going to be of age where they can't stop him from seeing her, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, so
And
she should to
I
do it.
hope he knows.
He knows the truth, right?
Yeah.
She says she
Mm-hmm.
talks
I
about
hope.
him.
Yeah.
She puts it on YouTube. She says she puts it on YouTube, so it'll be forever on YouTube. And she does.
Oh
She said
yeah.
she'll
Yeah.
message it to him. Yeah. She says that she can't. She used to FaceTime him on the computer. They stopped that. She says she pays child support and has no communication. He won. I felt so bad for her. I was like, oh my God. I felt so bad. Hey,
Yep.
Meryl, how
I
you
got.
doing this
Cause I
evening?
thought.
That was
Yeah. How you doing? How you doing?
that was about 2 years, right? 2 years or more ago when she lost.
Uh huh.
No, and I guess after
I didn't think she was gonna make it through that.
I didn't
Yeah. I
think.
didn't think she was gonna. Cause he was like what? He was like about 9,
I don't know, but I know she said he likes like Rubik's cube
something
and
like
stuff
that.
like
He was
this.
young.
But people started sending her gifts for him so that when he came in, she was waiting for him to be with her for the summer. She said, "That's all right." She says, I'm
What's
looking
that?
up, trusting God, I'm gonna have him for the summer." And when she sat on, cause her whole apartment is white, when she sat on that living room floor and she was packing up stuff, cause he was there, she said, "I lost. I'm not gonna be able to see my son at all." I cried. My heart broke. My heart broke as if I was the mother. I was like, oh my God. She said, that's a crack.
Yeah.
Okay, she's gonna pack up everything so when she's able to get him, she got everything for him. Yeah, because people were she has a Amazon account, I guess like a wish list, and people were sending all kind of stuff for her son.
Mm-hmm.
She had the room painted. She had a new
That
bedroom
man,
put in there. That man is wicked. The whole family. He's a black. I believe he's a
he
black guy.
he
Yeah,
could have like yeah, he's a black guy. He could have at least let her have that boy for the summer. That one summer that she did was waiting. She did all that. He could have that.
he could have said that.
That
You're
was
right.
evil.
Yeah, that was evil. That was wicked. That was just evil. He could have said, "You can't have him for none of the holidays, but you can have or anything, but you can have him one time a year, and that's during the summer. That's 2 months. 2 months out of the year
Yeah.
for the summer."
Mm-hmm.
And she was looking so forward to that. She was so happy. She was looking. She says that she did everything that the judge told her to do. She gave it all up.
Well, that, that judge should have. That judge should have been felt so lousy
It's
to
like
do.
no, he had to. That her ex husband had to have known somebody. Had to have known somebody to do that. That was just wicked.
Yeah, yeah, so wrong.
Yeah, he had to have known somebody to do what he did.
Mm-hmm. But that woman did all of that.
Hmm
Oh, yeah, that's sad.
She does live. She does live. She says Risha's baby registry. I guess she's talking about her grandbaby that's gonna be coming in what? I think when's the baby due? I think in August. Tita's baby, the
Wait a
grandbaby.
minute. Now,
She's
wait a
live.
minute. Her son.
No, 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 no. She has
Oh,
two. Tita has two kids.
oh,
She, yeah,
oh,
Tita.
Tita.
Yeah, Tita talks. Tita talks. She's getting ready to become a grandma. She's so excited about this baby.
So who is this? Her daughter? The granddaughter is pregnant.
Her daughter is pregnant.
Oh, Tita's the granddaughter. I mean, Tita's daughter is pregnant.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, oh, I didn't know.
Mhm.
I didn't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I, I didn't know.
Her son Reese Cup is only like 15
Oh,
years old. Reese Cup, her son, is 15, but her daughter is getting
uh-huh.
ready to have a baby. It's a little girl.
Oh,
Hmm
okay.
Yeah, she's very excited about this baby.
I know she is.
Her name is
Oh
Risha.
my.
And, yeah, her name is Risha.
Hmm,
Honey, let me tell you something. T.S. Madison was
hmm.
mad at Lovely T, honey. Woo, woo. Did you hear?
Now,
T.S.
what is,
Madison was
what
mad
is,
at Lovely T.
what,
Woo. You didn't get it last earlier. Well, in the middle of last week, she blessed
mm-mm.
Lovely T out. Lovely T didn't even respond, child. Yeah, something about that fish. Something about um. Basically, she got a problem with the transgender calling us natural born women fish. It's a language that transgender people talk to one another. That has nothing to do with us.
No,
And she
no,
has to
sure
understand.
don't.
Ooh, she should have, honey. Messing with T.S. Madison is like messing with James and say something. Oh my God!
Yeah,
You have to go back and listen to T.S. Madison last week.
I,
Yeah, I was waiting
I'm sure is.
for Lovely T to clap back. She didn't. T.S. Madison went off. She went off. How dare you talk about transgender and what we should say and what we can't say? When we call, when we say fish, we're not talking about you. We're not talking about you when we say fish. That's transgender talking to one another. Oh, she just went off. But people got a problem with saying fish. I don't care. If you ain't got a problem saying bitch, why you got a problem saying fish? Man, it's like, for one,
It's
that's what the transgender, they call one another. That has nothing to do with, they have their own slang of talk. That has nothing to do with us as the natural,
mhm.
born woman. Like, you got to be kidding me.
And they want to say that transgender called natural born females fish.
No, they
Like,
don't.
where are y'all getting that from? Yeah, it's like where are y'all getting that from? Who taught y'all that? It's like eh, y'all just trying to find something to have something to talk about. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. Stop trying to make something out of nothing. Stop. You have a problem because they call you cisgender female. So what?
Mhm.
If they're transgender females, and so people don't confuse transgender females, and if they
Your
use
birth.
the terminology cisgender, cis, cis females, so what? They call you female, whether it's cis or not. They calling you a female.
Then when they
Get
say fish, it
over
doesn't apply to you.
it.
It's stupid.
Make it. Judges make what you say. Yeah, nothing
It was
to
so
bitch about.
stupid. You know what it is? Just
It
stay out of, just stay out
doesn't
of,
make sense.
but stay. If you're not part of the gay community, just stay out of it. Mind your business. Just stay out of it.
Yeah, just don't,
They
yeah,
have,
don't get involved with it.
that's just
You
like
know
a
you're a
white
female.
person, right?
You
That's
know
just like a
you about
white person getting
yeah.
involved with our slang. Like you're not
Mm-hmm.
part of the black agenda. So why are you trying to dissect our slang and what it means and what we should say and what we can't say? No,
Mm-hmm.
if you're not part of the gay
Same way.
community, just be quiet. That's all. Just be quiet. You know,
If
sit
if
back and
if
learn.
you're a biological female
Mm-hmm.
and you want to be, and you know you're a biological female, you're a biological female, and forget the rest. Don't sit up and try to make something out of nothing. I don't like the word cis what is it that they use cisgender female. It's the same thing as a biological female. Okay, ain't that what you are? Aren't you a biological female? That mean you was born a female? It's the same thing. Stop it. You just
It's,
want to fight.
it's like, how are
Let
you
them pick.
offended? She's
Yes.
offended. Offended for what? They're not talking about you. Using fish, FISH. We don't consider ourselves fish. Oh my
So
God.
what?
Like, are you serious? If you're not part of the gay community, then just shut up. Sit back, if anything, learn the
Don't,
lingo. Learn the lingo and the definitions
you
on
know,
what you're using. So it's like, oh, that's just like I said, like a black person, a white person telling a black person about their own ebonics. They have their ebonics. It's a
mm,
black people with their own language. We
yeah.
say
You know how
something.
many times I've been called fish? You
Who
know how many
cares?
times I've been going to, been in the gay club and a gay guys or transgender uh, females say, "Hey, fish." I say, "Hey, how you doing?" Because I know that's just part of their
The,
language. It's
yeah,
not derogatory. They
right.
they don't say that to be derogatory. That's as they call it when they use the N word. When black people use the N word and they say it's of endearment. That's of endearment. Okay, they'll call me fish of endearment. They're not being derogatory, and I know that. So I don't then start an argument or start cursing at them, saying don't call me fish. I know why they're calling me fish. I
But you
just
can
say, hey, how you
say,
doing?
right, but you could say the N word, which is a derogatory. statement. Word.
Yeah,
Man, this is
yeah.
stupid. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, Madison went off. Man, my eyes got big, my eyebrows rose. I was like, oh. Yeah, you gotta listen
I
to
know
it.
I got to see that.
Yeah. If you have time tonight, go on her page. And she just went on. Either go on her page on YouTube or go on Facebook. And oh my God, it was like I think she's on every day in the morning. So I think it was Thursday of
Mm.
last week or something like that. Yeah, she's on every day in the morning. She has her podcast
Okay.
in the
Okay.
morning. So, but it was definitely last week, and I was like, "Oh my God, lovely T." If you should keep your feelings to yourself, your fifis to yourself. And she said, "You got
Yeah,
thousands of
because
people making it seem like I'm insulting people, and I'm not. I'm not walking around here insulting people." She says that, and she says, when it comes to Black Lives Matter, it's all lives of Black lives that matter, not just the heterosexual. She said when she stands for Black Lives Matter, or she says for the heterosexual as well as the homosexual and the trans, she said black is black, regardless of what community you're from. TS Mass let her have it. She was so mad that
yeah, I got
she had to keep straightening the wig on her head, boy. She must have been sweating and that wig must have been sliding. Because she was mad. Woo, she was hot. She kept pulling on her wig was brought almost down to her eyebrows, boy. She was trying to fit. I said, that woman must be TS must be sweating her butt off trying to ooh, she was mad. And she kept pulling on her wig. She was
yeah.
she said, my mother. Why would I say something like really bad when my mother is a female? Oh, she
Hmm.
just went off. And T.S.
Yeah.
Madison loved her some Miss Mary, honey.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she take
So
care of Miss Mary.
she
She
wouldn't
take
say
care of
nothing
Miss
like
Mary.
that.
She take care of her honey. Even when she
But
get a little smart, when she get a little smart mouth with her mom, and her mama tell her, Miss Mary tell her, don't get it twisted now, cause I slap you right here. She said, "Oh, mom, I'm
mhm,
only kidding. Don't start.
he'd be
Don't
like,
start. Don't be embarrassing me here up on my show now,
mhm.
mom." She said, "Well, then don't you be taking it
Yeah.
that far." Miss Mary be walking around with a walker, talking about she gonna slap the piss up back in that. And tears go out of some of her mouth while her mother, Miss Mary, ain't got no problem in telling her, "Don't let this walker fool you."
Mhm, But see, that's why I've never understood, and it pisses me off because I, it's the same old two arguments that they have, uh, and I'm gonna say it, biological cisgender women have all the time, and they get into it with that with uh what's her name? Um,
T.S.
damn, I
Madison.
forgot her name just that quick. Chess mess.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same two arguments. That doesn't make any sense. If you're a biological woman, you know you're a biological woman. Anything else that you don't like, don't answer to.
Not only that,
That's
she
the bottom
says
line.
that, right. She says that, look, she said, I'm a transgender woman, and that's what I go by. She said, yep, I'm a transgender woman with a
Yeah,
dick. She said, I'm a transgender woman with a dick. And she says, and I don't
yeah.
hide it. She said that's why she has TS hyphen Madison. That TS stands for transgender.
Mm-hmm.
Even remember
Transgender.
Eva, what was her best friend's name? The one that passed away. Was it Eva?
Eve, Eva, Eve, uh-huh.
Was her name
Eve,
Eve?
Eve,
Eve?
T.S. Eve, uh-huh.
Yeah, and that was so sad. I felt so bad for Maddie. That was her ride or die girl, honey. She died behind diabetes. She went to a diabetic coma and
Ain't got
died.
that music. Turn that
I felt
music
so
near
bad
my
for Tia.
speaker.
Matter of fact, when you see her, when she's up in her living room, you see her and Eve on the wall. She got a picture of her and Eve on the
They
wall.
pictures. Uh,
Um,
mm-hmm.
yes,
Yep.
Eve looks like a little bit like who's the other one that's a transgender? Oh God, what is her name? You know who I'm talking about? Milan, is it? What's her
Oh,
name? Is it Milan?
no, no, there's one named Milan, but it's a it's a guy.
Yeah,
I mean,
transgender. Yeah, Milan, I think is her name is.
and he's not.
He's
No, what? No.
transgender.
Oh, you
He is transgender.
talking? Oh, you talking? Oh, you talking? But you talking about Natasha Milan?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Are you
Uh-huh.
talking about?
No, I'm talking
Okay.
about
Oh, okay.
Natasha.
Okay.
I'm talking about Natasha Milan.
Natasha
She's
Milan. Oh,
transgender
okay.
too.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm. She kind of a little
Oh,
bit, not
yeah, yeah.
kind of remind me of Eve a little bit.
Remind. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Mhm. I seen
Did
Tasha Milan
and
in a
you
dress. I seen her in a dress. She got some pretty legs. I'm like, dang, she got some pretty legs.
what
She
Natasha
got.
did?
I saw her in
Oh,
a dress that was above the knee,
uh-huh.
and I was like, she
Oh,
has really pretty legs. Yeah, she has pretty.
okay.
She's
No,
funny.
Natasha.
Yeah, Natasha, her and her Lorna Doones. She loves her Lorna Doone cookies.
And yeah, and her Lorna
Funny.
Doones and what else? What she drink? Her tea brew it over.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's a sweetie. She's a sweetie, and people be messing with her, but she's a sweetie. They be laughing at her, and they don't
I know
mind her.
she's so sweet.
She's a real sweetie. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
she is. She's
shortbread cookies, Lorna Dern cookies. She like her Lorna Dern cookies and her tea. She loved that.
yep.
But I bet she's a fun person to be around. She looks like the type of person that would entertain you, as a hostess. Like if you came over her house,
hmm
she would fuss over you,
Yeah.
and do things. She looks like that type of person.
hmm
Would, well, oh, do you
Yeah,
want
she
this?
does.
You
She does.
want me to fix you this? She looks like that
hmm
type of person that will fuss over you. One of those, she's a sweetie.
hmm
hmm
Yeah.
She hasn't been online in a while,
Yes.
though. Every now and then
She
you'll see
was
her. No,
she was
she
on
goes
there. Yes, she was on
in
there
James.
yesterday.
She'll go in James and maybe make a
Huh?
comment or something like that. I'm talking about her actually doing a video. I'm not talking about her just going and saying
Oh,
hi to
yeah.
someone. Yeah,
Oh
she
no,
hasn't
she
done a
was.
video in a
Yeah,
while.
she hadn't made a video. Yeah, she hadn't made one.
A
Now
good one.
I haven't seen her. Yeah,
No, when James
she'll get
comes
on there and make.
yeah, when James comes on, she'll make little comments or something like that. But she hasn't done a video in a good while, nor has she been on someone's panel. I don't like it when she goes on someone's panel because they be messing with her, and I don't like that. I think they be
Well,
just
she
doing
was on. She was on. She was on. I
the
love
gentleman's
Natasha. She's
panel,
sweet.
right?
She can be. But she was on Duchess Kelly Love panel. She came on, and Duchess. He normally put that screen so he can make sure that it's not a troll and they putting porn on.
Mhm.
But for some reason it didn't work, and Natasha was going to use the avatar and not put her real face on, and
Mhm.
that didn't work either. and
Um,
she didn't have a wig on.
uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm sure that wasn't a good look, huh? Because I know what it looks like when I don't have my wig on. It ain't a good look, honey. When I get my hair cut, you'll see me without the wig. But right now, y'all ain't gonna see me without the wig. That must not have been a good look without the wig with Natasha. You must have shocked the hell out of
But
everybody. Honey.
you didn't see her you didn't see her whole face. The only part you seen was this much. You just seen from here up, and that was it. And you could tell it was her because she has either birthmark or a scar that you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
when
But
you see her
it
with a
looks
wig.
it looks like a lightning bolt
She
in the middle
has
of her head, right?
yeah. Uh, yeah, so you know it's her, and but she looks like she have a good hair. You could, uh, you know, look like she has some good curly hair,
Mm-hmm.
but she didn't have a wig on. It really wasn't much to laugh at because all you seen was her forehead and her good hair. She just didn't have a wig on, so it
Um,
wasn't much to laugh at. But it was
People
hilarious because she didn't know she didn't have it on.
are always laughing at
Oh
her
boy.
character. Natasha just has
Huh?
such a sweet spirit, and
Yeah,
everybody is
it's
laughing
hard
at
to
her.
laugh. It's
Get up.
hard to laugh at Natasha. Natasha probably laughed at herself when she realized that it she showed herself like that without a wig on. She probably laughed at herself knowing Natasha. I was in looking at Rick Reed's his replay, and I was like reading the chat, and it was some more people in there say, this one woman say, Natasha, I love you to death, but baby, you had me laughing all night at you when you came on that chat without your wig on.
No, I didn't
And
see
I
that. That was recent.
yeah, like I said, it was for some reason it was not much, and people were saying, "See, that's karma." She just got through talking about Friday, and she came on and she got her karma served back to
Oh
her,
God,
but it wasn't much karma. She,
oh
she didn't get
please.
much. She didn't get no karma served back to her because baby, it wasn't nothing but her forehead and that good hair she have on her head. I could see if she had some beaten up hair or no hair at all.
Uncle
But no,
Tim,
she had some good. Some,
I said Uncle Tim.
huh?
Uncle Tim. He got a little afro now, honey.
Uh-uh.
He got full head of hair for
Oh
60
yeah,
something now.
he
He
sure
got
do.
full head of hair.
Uncle Tim
For
said he
60
ain't going no barber shop.
He got that Kunta Kinte stuff.
So,
But when he
yeah,
play, and Uncle Tim got that Kunta
yeah.
Kinte stuff. But when
Around back,
he
Tim
must
get
have put a
probably
little,
got some beanies back
yeah, he must have put a little
there.
Dax
Uncle Tim got
oil up on his
beanies
head
back
and combed it. He got a nice little afro. Now he must put some
there.
grease on it. He got a hair. He got more hair
Yeah, but I got
than them other guys. Shoot, look at what's his name, Jay Wilson. What kind of?
J. Wilson with all that. uh, Now that's a head. I keep every time I go by and watch something, I be looking straight at his head like, what is that?
I don't watch him
And I
anymore.
know Tracy keeps. I stopped watching him, but when they said he was growing his hair, which because he don't want to go to the barber shop, he started growing it. But baby, that's the worst hair I've ever seen growing on somebody's head. And I understand he don't want to go to the barber shop, but that's a hot mess on his head because that bald head he had, it was kind of pointed, his bald head.
Uh-huh.
So while his hair is growing back, that hair is going like that, growing back on his
Yeah,
head.
like
He's
he got,
growing
yeah,
into
like a melon,
a
like
point,
he got a melon on
and it
his
looks a
head.
hot mess.
But not
Yeah,
only
and then
that,
and it's missing all in here because he cowlick. So he trying to grow it in. It looks a hot mess. If it me, I wouldn't have the patience to try to grow all that mess in. I would have took me some my clippers and I would have done cut that stuff off myself. I,
you know
I
what
wouldn't have had the patience. But
what it is that when
huh?
they wear their hair bald all the time, it starts to, it's less and less follicles, because he kept it like that. So when it started growing in, it started growing in patches. Now, if he didn't have to take the
Uh,
clippers. What he could have do is like what they do in a prison. They put some magic shave up on top of their head, and then they get a butter knife and they scrape
just
it off. That's how you do it. Being that he can't shave his head. Cause my partner, I told him
now.
he goes, I gotta go to the barber shop. I said, why? He said, yeah, I've been shaving my head and I haven't been doing too well, and I got nicks, And I told him that why?
Hmm.
Just put magic shave. All you gotta do is mix it with some water. It don't smell all that great, but you put it on your head, and then when it dries, you take a butter knife and you just scrape it. You wet the knife and you just scrape it off. It's like having nair on your head, and it's made strictly for black men.
Hmm.
'Cause it keeps black men use it on their beards to keep them from getting ingrown hairs. Because I know, because my father
Hmm.
used it all the time. He couldn't use a razor. He only could use magic shave because a lot of black men cannot put a razor on their face. Because you know how they get them bumps.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, but in
Hmm.
prison they use magic shave for their head, and I know because I know a guy that I asked him how you do boy. He goes, no, of course they don't use razors in prison. He said you get the magic shave and you put it on your head. And I was like, oh, okay. So that's all they had to do was take the magic shave and put it on their head. Put the magic shave by the time you finish brushing your teeth and
Hmm.
everything. You could just take it in, take a butter knife, and you just scrape it off. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Jay Wilson say he'll start growing. Mark like it, so we're gonna let it
Oh, he's still
grow
with Mark.
grow back.
I thought he
So
broke up with Mark.
I told y'all that they hadn't broke up. I knew they had. He was just trying to get them off of Mark. Yeah. So no, they hadn't broke up.
I never seen Mark. I thought he was a guy that was made up. I thought he was an imaginary.
Yeah. Oh no, it's real. He just wanted them to get leave Mark alone.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I'm getting hungry.
Hmm.
I'm getting hungry, hungry. I'm gonna have to fix me something to
Yeah,
eat. Your boys must be asleep. This is mighty quiet.
it sounds like it. I hope they are.
If
I
they're
hope
asleep,
they
then
are.
that means that if they sleep, that means that you'll be able to sleep late, right? What time do you generally get up?
I used to stay up all night until about 7, 8, 9, 10 in the morning, and then I would take my medicine and sleep until about 4. Then I would 4, 5, and 6. It just depends. But like now, since they here, I don't even take my medicine. So I
Okay.
stay up. Yeah.
So who's gonna cook? Do you have to? You have. Do you have to cook for them in the morning breakfast, or they do it themselves?
Mm-mm. I don't care. They'll since the oldest uh my oldest grandson, he'll he'll make something for him, put something in the microwave or whatever. Uh, uh, and by the time I open my eyes, they outside playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
When
And
you talk about
hopefully, they mama come and get. Hmm.
Nehemiah, I be sleeping. Nehemiah be waking me up. And honey, if I start that snoring, that boy will get up and shake and say, Gigi, you're snoring. Be quiet. Oh, I'll be like, oh God, I can't go to sleep when this boy's around. Because as long as he's awake, and you know I can snore. If I start that snoring, that boy will stop whatever he's doing, shake me, and tell me I'm snoring to be quiet. Hmm. And I don't get no sleep. No sleep. I'd be like, oh, when he go upstairs and he will sleep with my daughter or his mother, and I'd be so happy when he go sleep with them. But if he's by me and I start that snoring, you know I could call the hogs. You know I could direct traffic now. I start that snoring, that boy will get up and tell me, Gigi, Gigi. And he say with an attitude too. He be pissed off. He be pissed off like I took his best boy from him, boy. He be like, you're making noise. Stop it, stop it. And not only that, if he sees my mouth open, that boy will come over and I will go underneath the covers, put the covers on my head. You know that boy will come over and undo the covers to see what I'm doing. Your mouth is open, you're gonna snore. Your mouth is open, you're gonna snore. I was like, damn, I can't do nothing. This boy, I be like, oh damn. And I go, Nehemiah, leave me alone, leave me alone. Your mouth is open. You gotta close your mouth. You gotta close
You better
your
be standing here trying to strangle
um,
you. Put that blanket in your mouth.
yeah. I'd be like, I put the blanket over my head because I know if he see my mouth drop open, that's it. He won't let me sleep. Gigi, Gigi. And if I try to cover it up, he'll come over. Why you got the covers over you? Close your mouth. That boy is something else. I'm telling you. I was like, and then he a knocked out. You know, he don't go to sleep till about 2. Sometimes he don't go to sleep till about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. There ain't no school and stuff. His schedule is all messed up. And because he doesn't go to sleep till about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, that means he's gonna sleep all morning. He don't wake up till about 2 or 3 o'clock. And
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh my God, you gotta wake him up because if you don't, he'll sleep until like 2, 3, 4 o'clock,
Yeah.
and I can't make him go to bed
Mm-hmm.
till 9 o'clock if he's waking up at that that time in the afternoon, and he don't get tired. Oh my God, I was like, Nehemiah, you sleepy now? I'm watching my iPad. I'd be like, oh God, have him go to sleep. I was like, do they have
See,
some
that's like
melatonin, melatonin for kids? Man, I'd be like,
it's
this boy need to go to sleep. We need to find some melatonin for some kids melatonin, so he can chill the hell out. He need to go to bed at between 8:30. If he went to bed at 8:30 and woke up at 6 or 7, that's good. But not waking up at 4 and 5 o'clock and then not going to bed until 4 or 5 o'clock the next day. I be sitting up here like, oh my God, oh my God. Let's see if Dcop's on so I can stay awake. And then on top of that, Now he's yelling at me, telling me you'll hear him in the background. You too loud. You too loud. I can't hear my iPad. I can't do nothing about my mouth. I snore. I sleep with my mouth open, and then I'm too loud because he can't hear his iPad or he's looking at TV or something. You too loud. You'll hear mom in the background. You too loud, and then you'll see me put it on. I'll you know turn the mic off for a minute so I could tell him to chill out. You too loud. I can't hear. I said, well, oh my God. And I talk loud because I can't hear myself. And you too loud. You too loud. So ain't nothing I can do around this boy. Hmm.
Well, I mean,
And
my
then,
my not the youngest grandson, but the Caden, the one that be up all time morning with me.
uh-huh.
I bet he's probably still up. He'll be up to sometimes he'll be up to it be 6 o'clock in the morning. And his mama used to come in, she's like, "Boy, you still up?" He'll be still up, looking at the on that phone, looking at videos or movies or whatever. And then
Hmm.
he'll sleep until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. He'll still be asleep. Then he get up and then he'll go outside and play, and he'll repeat the cycle. I'll be up, he be up.
Hmm. Yeah, but your Nehemiah said, holler at me in a minute. Ooh, with attitude. If you seen the look on his face, he would look you think I stank or something, the way his face be all screwed up. You're making too much noise. Your mouth is open. Gigi, wake up, you're snoring. And as soon as I get to see you, I'll be like, and next thing you know, he's shaking me. Gigi, you making too much noise, you snoring. And I'll be like, oh God, oh God.
Oh, dude.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do. So with him not, with him and his mama not living here, I'm able to get sleep. But honey, when Thursday or Friday come, when he come over here, I can't go. For one, I can't go to sleep until he does because of him
No.
having. I'm afraid of going to sleep because I don't. I got to be aware of everything that
Mm,
he does. So I have to wait for him to go
yeah.
to sleep. Now I say to him, Um, won't you just lay down on the couch right now? He don't want to go upstairs with his grandmother. And I tell him, won't you just lay down on the couch and just take a 5 minute rest, okay? Just a rest. You could look at TV, just a 5 minute rest. As soon as I get him to lay down to rest for 5 minutes, then he'll go to sleep. Because other than that,
Mm.
stems. He stems really heavy. Uh, That's stemming, and I'd be like, oh God. Nehemiah, I'm stemming, leave me alone, I'm stemming. I'd be like, oh gosh. And that's something with kids that who have autism, that's what they do. Some kids rock back and forth, or he shakes. He has to have a hanger, and he shakes it. And sometimes that hanger be like, woo, 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 woo. I'd be like, dang, calm down, calm down. I'm stemming. And so that's what kids with autism do. I'd be like, oh God. I think NYW, I think she said her son goes up and down the stairs and goes back and forth, walks back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, or up and down the stairs when he starts to stem. But it's like, oh my
Mm.
God. Like we can't go to sleep unless they're asleep. We have to wait. We can't push it. And we have to watch what they
My
eat.
nephew, my nephew, he does this.
And what does he do? How does he
He
stem? Yeah, he
he,
flaps his
he
wings.
does this. He shakes his
Yeah,
hand
stemming.
and
Yeah,
rock back and forth.
right. Yeah,
Mm.
and then when they get really excited, they go faster, and your head be going boom, 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 boom.
Mm.
Be like, oh God,
Mm.
calm down a minute, calm down. Just give the hanger a
Yeah.
rest. Okay. Yeah, they call that it's stuff that stimulates.
Mm-hmm.
They call it neurological issue, and they call it stemming because it's something that stems the brain cells. Some kids like they rub their fingers real quick, or tap it, or they have a pencil and they just shake it and shake it and shake it. And it's like something that they have no control over. They really don't. The only time Nehemiah doesn't stem real heavy is when we're occupying his time and doing something. Like if he's outside playing, running, and stuff like that. But as soon as he stops for a second, you'll see him start doing something. And I be like, "Hey," I said, "Hey," he says, "I'm stemming." I said, "I know. Stop stemming and go play." And they have all that energy. You figure with all that energy, he'll come in and shower. He'll come in, shower, or take a bath. And I figure, well, he'll eat and go to bed. Hell no. He done shower, ate. Look, I'm looking at my iPad. He'll have his iPad and the TV going at the same time. I don't even watch
Mm.
TV. Like to go screen TV too. The TV be having Disney Plus on it, and then he'll be looking at YouTube. And honey, let me change that channel. You think he ain't tuning in? He knows why you change the channel. I want to look at whatever it is on Disney. And I'd be like, oh God, or I'm looking at Godzilla, and he's like, oh man. So I do everything on my phone. I have the TV hooked up where the cable on my phone. I do everything on my phone. So, but lady, I'm gonna go because I'm hungry and I gotta get myself something to eat.
All right.
And okay, all right, blessings. I'll check you out later and check my
Well, my
video out.
stomach is growling.
Yeah, check my
All
video
right, I
out.
will.
And don't forget to check yes, Madison out too.
Oh yeah, I am. Yeah, I definitely am.
Okay. All right.
All
All
right.
right,
You have
everybody.
a good one.
Good
Bye.
night.
All righty. Who's still in chat? Purple, you sleep? Gone? We know Lovely done disappeared hou- hours ago. Let me see if anybody's still there. I know Cassandra is in the clouds. I guess I'm gonna get off here. My stomach growling too. So, boys don't let a mosquito in here. That's why I keep on rubbing my arm. I can't stand this flying by. It makes me paranoid that it's gonna bite me. Anybody still there? Everybody's in the cloud. The people just. That mosquito has by me paranoid. Do the mosquitoes have COVID? Let me know. So I'll make sure that mosquito don't bite. There's three people. Like somebody gonna tell me if the mosquitoes have COVID. So I can make sure I don't let the mosquito bite me. I have to give me some mosquito spray. So when I see the mosquito, I'm gonna have to spray him instead of trying to kill him. Yeah, guess everybody gone. I guess I can close it down since everybody's gone. And I can go after this mosquito. just in case they do carry COVID. But I miss TR. I guess everybody's gone. I've been talking, and my three people that's lost must be in the clouds or the bushes. I'm gonna close it down so I can get something to eat. My stomach is growling. I'm hungry too. Do the do mosquitoes carry COVID? There's a mosquito in here, and I'm paranoid. Is that it? I don't want it to bite me and give me no COVID or give me no coronavirus or whatever. All righty then, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming. For those that came and left, those that are in the clouds, and those that are in the bushes. Y'all stay out the bushes. Mosquitoes get you. Um, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna get off of here and go give me something to eat. I'm starving. Sandra, I'll see you tomorrow. I appreciate y'all coming. Thank you. I will see y'all later. Have a good night.